an important context is that I am poly. I have a boyfriend and a girlfriend.
That's what
and
I'm talking about. So
That's
I like
your
to
first
hear.
ever relationship?
That's what I like to hear.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
You dove headfirst into a poly relationship
So
for the
you
first.
have a boyfriend and a girlfriend.
Yeah, but
That's right. That's right.
Okay, correct me if I'm wrong. So poly is separate though. They're two separate relationships.
No, it is. Well, it is the term. Probably the most used term for it is throuple.
Throuple, yeah.
So everyone's on the same page.
That's right.
Okay.
So everyone's dating each other.
God.
That's right.
All right, we got Vanillamace in the building. We got Adapt in the building. I just want to start off by saying, in a remarkable turn of events, I have two streamers that I asked to come on, and they were here on time. It is actually shocking. Now, I expected Vanilla to be on time. To be fair, I did not expect Adapt to be on time. Okay, I'm gonna keep it a $150. I did not expect Adapt to be on time. But we're phasing up. We're not phasing down. Chadvice is back, and it's here. It's real. Yeah, pull up. He adapted. Yeah, he's never faked a trick shot, and he's also on time. It's like remarkable.
Wait, did you expect us to be late?
Bro, I thought you would be late. I'm not gonna lie. I knew Vanillamace would be on time, but I thought you would be late.
Nah, I had to show up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna warn you though. I am fresh out of surgery.
Yeah.
No,
how
I
you
know.
feel?
I know.
Good. The last like 2 days, I finally started to feel normal, but for days I was like in and out of it. It was really bad.
Yeah.
What happened? What was your surgery?
Deviated septum.
Yeah.
So I was breathing like I was a mouth breather essentially, which is not good.
No.
They said I had like 30%
What if
breathing
it
capacity.
helped you with your
God,
trick
really?
shots?
Yes.
What if it helped you with your trick shots?
Yeah, I'm about to be at 100% oxygen intake.
Wait, what if?
over for
Oh
everybody.
my
Yeah,
god!
It's fucked.
It's over.
Well,
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
now you're gonna do even better.
Yeah.
It's
If I
like-
got this far with one nostril, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
yeah,
nice spot, dude.
They removed your debuff, dude. You're powering up like in Naruto when
yeah, I've
Brock
been,
Lee just like drops the training weights.
yeah, I've been nerfed my
Yeah.
whole life
Yeah,
without
isn't
even
that crazy?
realizing it. Yeah.
When did you like realize that there was something wrong? Like recently?
Well, I mean, I always knew it was a little bit tweaked, but after I used to box, so one day I like left sparring and I really noticed it. Like the doctor said it looked like I had like traumatized, like it looks like my nose had got fractured.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And
Yeah.
you're awake for the surgery too, which is awful.
But you're like, are you numb?
Yeah, you're numb,
But
but
you're still like, hey, like.
you hear it. You
Oh, that's
hear
crazy.
everything. That's the
Oh,
worst
no,
part.
No. Oh, knock me out. Oh, and you're like right there. It's like right there. It's not like it's like.
Yeah,
oh,
I just
no.
closed my eyes.
There is a chatter who wants me to show why Adapt is so good for this segment. He says, "Can you play this for chat to show them why Adapt is qualified to give Chadvice?" Now,
There we go.
I'm a fan already, but let's take a look. I don't know if I've ever seen this.
You haven't seen it? Have you seen it?
I've
Let me
never.
see.
It says Faze Adapt 200K montage.
This is very important stuff, y'all.
Are these trick shots?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
What year is it from? 11 years ago,
Wow.
2014.
Damn, I've been doing this for a minute.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
Cog F presents Faze Adapt in his 200K montage.
I love this segment. This is my favorite segment. I didn't know your chat was tapped in like this.
Yeah, bro, they know.
Come on now. Do you know what you're looking at, Vanilla?
Yeah,
Because I feel like
Wait, hold on.
I
Hassan,
dabbled.
you have a game before?
Yeah, but not good at it.
There it goes. Come on. Little wall bang.
Clean, yeah.
You're not a scrub.
Check this out,
No,
two piece.
not
Hey.
That's crazy.
Right.
Wait, double headshot?
Little 1080 Sui tag flip.
Is that considered a quick scope or no scope?
That's no scope.
Okay.
Oh, so you do know, you are tattoo.
I know a little ball, yeah. I mean, I played a little bit in high school, and my best friend is like really good at Call of Duty too.
Yeah, I don't play as much anymore, but used to be all I did. But this also used to be all Faze was about.
Yeah.
You know what I
So
mean?
why do people say you fake the trick shot?
I don't know. No, I don't think
Just to
anyone
talk
says
shit.
that.
Yeah.
Because I've
Because
disproved those.
they're just too good. Like the trick shots are so good that they're like, this is easy, man. It's like when people say like, Hasan, you're doing steroids. I'm like, oh, thank you. Like I'm not.
Right.
Yeah, it's
but
like a
like the
compliment.
fact that you think that is a compliment.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
that's how I take it most of the time.
Accuse him of setting them up. See, you got haters in the chat too.
See, that's a different thing. Setting up and faking. No setup trick shots, no fake trick shots, none of that.
Wait, how do you fake a trick shot versus how do you set up a trick shot?
Like a fake trick shot would be like you go in private match and add like a match bonus and make it look like it was in a public lobby.
Oh.
And then a setup trick shot would be like if someone on the other team, I knew them and I was like, yo, can you go stand in this spot for me while I try to hit this trick shot?
Okay.
Okay.
Calculated.
It seems like you know a lot about how to set it up
Well, I was
for a guy who's never faked it
Whoa.
or staged it.
whoa.
So if you were
It's just-
hypothetically to fake it, it's like,
Like that's how you would do it if you were to do it. Not saying that you have. Not saying that you have, but it's just, you know.
but is that
no,
what-
never that.
Yeah. You just know how to not do it just to make sure that you don't even on accident.
Just
Yeah.
to know what not to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How to
Yeah.
avoid it.
Right.
Okay.
And that's fine.
What is this? This is also why Adapt is the most qualified for Chadvice. Look at his Alpha Sigma Chad in the flesh. Okay, for why are there no where are
Whoa.
what is this?
What is this?
What is this? What the
What?
hell is this, bro?
I'm not
Packet
sure about
for
this.
the test.
Do you want to hang out after class today?
Oh, you're so
No.
cute. Look-
You look
oh my
good.
god. I can't even with you. Don't
This
touch
is
my
that
butt.
new that new
Yeah.
AI tech,
What-
Yeah,
bro. The
it's crazy
Google
how they
VR.
get you like that.
What
yeah.
happened there? What was going on? Oh, it's just fake, right?
Bro,
It's
it's
AI.
a fake
It's a
video.
deep fake.
Unlike the trick shots, this is actually
Like,
fake
come
and
on,
staged.
bro.
Yeah.
Holy,
Okay.
That haircut was
Well, let
really
me-
bad too, bro. Oh man.
No.
Yeah.
We've all
But it's fake.
Fake. Yeah, I mean, come on.
listen. We've all been through it. I looked for like a funny, embarrassing photo of Vanilla, and none showed up.
What do you mean? There's so many.
I posted. It's just like when I Google Vanillamace images, funny. It's all just you throwing work. You're just looking great.
Really?
Yeah, that's how it is.
Wow,
That's just
don't tell my chat
that's
that because
my-
they'll pull up with the receipts.
No,
right
my
now.
my Google search is just like I don't know what it is. It's a feminist Google search, I think.
Really?
Yeah, but then when I looked at like Faze Adapt, it was just like all
You didn't have trouble finding, a
no,
bad photo
it's
of
just
me.
like that's what came out. And then there was like a little bit of a
Yeah.
heated battle between members of my community who were defending you. And I wanted to show that to everybody here as well. Let me see if I can find it. Where I posted a photo of Adapt, and then After Hours Drea came in hot.
Shout out to Drea
oh,
for backing me up.
wow.
Yeah, I said I got you, King, because Adapt wasn't, he wasn't fond of the photo that I
You see
used.
the photo he used?
Let me see it again. Yeah.
That's like peak.
Right. See, that's what I wasn't like all my like high school shit is like erased from the internet.
For
Like
real?
that's gone. Yeah.
No, my
It's
digital
gone.
footprint has
It's
been on the
crazy.
internet since I was like
Yeah.
16.
Yeah, no. And to be fair, I'm glad that you've also been online for as long as you have, and you've gone through different phases, because there are a lot of photos of me out there as well, especially when I was like first coming up in like 2014, 2015, when I was like trying to become an influencer. So like you have to post all the time.
Yeah.
And it's
Oh, I've
different.
seen
We
it.
didn't have TikTok.
I've
And
seen it, yeah.
there were really, really bad outfit attempts for me.
Really?
The
Out there.
montages are really good.
Oh,
though.
yeah,
People make
the-
really good edits of his outfits.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh,
there's
yeah.
a lot of growth all
People
around
have,
here.
People
Yeah.
have never let me live it down. Yeah, you got this. I look like this back in the day. We had bad haircuts as well. I had
Yeah.
look at that widow's peak that I had as well. I had a 2-head. Now I have a 4-head.
How did that happen? How do you change your hairline?
I got older and my hairline receded, And then
Like
when
to
I
your benefit a little bit.
and then I noticed that it like had receded too much because I was streaming on Twitch, and then people were like, "You're balding, you're balding, you're balding."
Can you change your hairline? I feel like
yeah.
that's just like you're stuck with that.
Yeah.
No,
Unless
you
it goes
can't.
back. It can only go back. Like,
no, I started taking I started taking minoxidil and finasteride. So like it's like Rogaine that I put on my receding part of my hairline, and also I started taking a supplement that like stops further stops your hairline from going back further.
We are young.
Yeah.
Whoa.
There's a fire in our soul. We go big or go.
Okay, to be fair, did you have a big brim hat era or
Never.
no?
Nah, that
you
was
never
not your
did that?
style. I feel like that wasn't like.
You were too swagged out by then. You were too phasing up.
I never could do hats.
But I remember this. In your defense, I do remember this. This
was
the
poppin'.
thing with the long shirts.
Yeah.
that was the thing.
That was like the hot boy shit back then.
The
I even
brim
did
hats?
Yeah, yeah.
It was like very Tumblr.
Yeah,
I
Tumblr
missed- I
soft
remember
boy.
Tumblr era,
Yeah.
like 2014.
Yeah.
Like people were just
Go home to
Smizing.
very aesthetic.
We are young.
Oh,
That
God.
was a fit though. Like back then.
Okay.
The long shirt,
Yeah.
yeah.
Long shirt. Jacket over, skinny jeans. Oh God, I hated skinny jeans. I'm so glad that they went away and they're coming back again now.
Ugh,
I'm
I
like
know.
scared.
Are they coming back?
I think so, yeah.
Where? I don't see them nowhere.
It starts. It's always a trend cycle. So no matter what, it's gonna get back to it eventually.
Yeah.
And it basically starts off with like hipster fashion guys. Hipster fashion guys will first like ironically start wearing skinny jeans again, and then eventually it'll make its way back into like the runway. And I think that's where we're going back in that. This fit is okay. That's Steven Crowder. That's not me.
Cause we will never.
Okay, this was a costume for Halloween.
Okay, I'll let you have a pass on that one. Who are
Yeah, it
you?
looks
Arthur
like some-
Morgan?
Yeah, no, exactly.
Arthur Morgan.
Yeah,
is
I was trying to do
hilarious.
I was on my Arthur Morgan
shit,
shit.
okay.
Morgan is hilarious.
Okay.
Yeah. Another Drea dunk on the second of that photo. They saying you look like Tobuscus. Yeah, leave my trick shot goat alone.
The beard actually gave you insane buffs.
Yeah. I was also a baby here. This is like when I'm a minor here.
Am I
You know what I
tripping
mean?
or do you kind of look like Damon Salvatore in that photo?
I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that
No.
is either.
What? You guys don't know who that is?
No.
You never watched Vampire Diaries?
Damon
Such a good
Salvatore.
I remember the show though. Okay, yes,
Damn.
I know this guy.
Bro,
Yes,
this
yes,
guy's
yes.
hot as what
Yeah,
the
I
hell? I
remember.
thought you were dunking on me, dude.
Just that particular photo.
Yeah.
God
something about the
damn,
hair
I wish
and
I
the-
looked like that. Oh my God, I was not.
Damn, you guys didn't watch that show? That show was so peak on the CW.
I remember everyone used to be obsessed with it,
It's
but I
re-
never watched
The
it.
It's really
sideburns are
good.
diabolical. It's because I couldn't grow any facial hair back then. And then one day it just boom exploded. I don't know how this works. I don't know how this happened at all. But it's good that we did a little bit of background. Now, you guys, I sent you both what Chadvice is. I sent you the same video from like one of the last sessions that I had done. Oh, okay. Now people are sending the Bradley Beal edit. God damn, dude.
No.
Hey, Katie B, that's my goat right there.
Yeah, she's incredible.
That's
By
my
the way,
goat.
she's.
Obsessed with her.
I saw her highlights. She has no lowlights. First of
No,
all,
she's insane. I
She's
love
Yeah.
a
her.
shooter.
Yeah.
Oh
she's
my
so
God. She
good.
was knocking them down.
That's
Yeah.
my goat.
She's
All
really
bounces
funny
off.
too. All the
Yeah.
clips I've
We
seen.
didn't go for 3-pointers because I thought it would last too
Oh
long.
man. What happened last
this might last too long for the
It's
opposite.
the
You're
deviated
telling me I
septum. It's the
dropped
deviated
out.
septum. It's the deviated septum, bro. I
Yeah,
think
but
that's
also
what
if
it
you
is.
like, I mean, literally 30% oxygen
Yes.
capacity.
I was nerfed.
Yeah.
I had
And I-
100. I couldn't even do it. Like
I think
that
it's
shit was
because I
too
wasn't
much.
on the phase team. I was in
You were
the
thrown
wrong
off
team.
a little bit. Yeah. No, that's real.
Wait, yeah. People are saying you were paid to throw for phase.
I might have to start running with that narrative.
Yeah, like you were an assassin. It's an inside job. Okay, Vanilla.
one of
This is
me.
why you're qualified to do it.
How does
Hold on.
this make me This is a video from last week with Katie and QB.
I didn't think
We'll look at
it
that in
was
a second
going
after the Bradley Beal edits are done.
Like there's no way.
How did that happen? Like you
I
went
don't
for
know.
a wide open right-handed
There's a lot of
layup.
pressure on you too. You know, in that
Yes.
moment, like
I don't
hot.
know. I feel like I don't know. I don't want to say the lights were too bright, but I think
That's a letter for Adapt. Attention
think I
for
just-
Adapt to miss his first one. This is the second. This is the winner.
like that was not. I was not
What's he
playing
with
like
that
myself.
agency?
3 letters for Adapt.
Fucking worse. Yeah, I was
No,
on
it's
agency.
okay.
This works this much. High five.
Oh,
Adapt is out. 4th place round plus for Adapt. Down sprint. It's coming down to the wire. Adapt.
That wasn't your fault, though.
Yeah, bro. Look at the boys.
Can't even look. Can't even
with
look.
the Creed edit is it goes hard. I can't lie. It goes hard.
Oh my god.
It's just like Creed edit makes everything look good, including your
Yeah.
lowlights. It looks great.
It was an absolute disaster class last weekend.
Yeah, this is why Vanilla is perfect for Chadvice. Let's take a look. 1.4 million likes. That's crazy.
Yeah. Well, the people love Katie and Cutie. What can I say? I was behind the camera showing her what to do. Yeah, I don't know why
like
that
that
got so many
shirt.
likes. Thank you. It's Ludwig's actually.
Is it
I
Ludwig's
fucked my
shirt?
shirt up
Yeah.
and then Cutie gave me that one. I was like, Netspend. And then Ludwig came and he was like, you have a Netspend shirt? I was like, it's your shirt,
All
unfortunately.
right, well, we got limited time, so I think we should move on
Hop right into it.
to Chadvice. You guys know what it is. People have come from all around the world, all different walks of life, with problems that they are requiring solutions for. And I brought together some of the most brilliant minds that I could find on the internet to hold on. Here it is on air. Okay, to bring together, and my there was thousands of submissions. People were looking. It's been 2 years since we haven't done it, so there's probably a lot of problems.
Wait, this is
that
the
people
first time
have.
you've done this in 2 years?
Yeah, it's been a minute because I've just been doing nonstop news. So this week I was like, you know what? It's time to get back to like community oriented content that I
Hell
was
yeah.
doing. I did the census yesterday. Turns out we got old. Okay. Chadvice begins now.
Oh, we're back.
Yeah, we're back. We're back to doing more fun stuff because I was doing like 8 hours of nonstop news every single day. So this is why I'm like,
This is probably like a nice contrast for you.
yeah. It's good. It's
Yeah.
good to do. It's good to do fun stuff every now and then. Okay. All right. Where is it? All right. We're on air. Moz, you can pull people in if you want. You can pull our first victim in to give us what their problem is. People are saying 6'4". You see this? I got haters in my own community too.
6'4"
Because
was
I said I do 8 hours of news every day, and they're like, you do 6 hours now.
That's so
Cringe
odd.
Lord, thank you for the 50.
They're holding you
So
accountable
odd.
at
W
least.
Cringe Lord.
Yeah, no, it's the worst. I hate accountability. Oh, okay. All right. Why is nobody getting pulled in? Okay. I don't know what's happening here. We're waiting. We're on air and we are waiting.
6'7".
Should I pull him in or what's happening?
Oh, that
Hold on.
Ryuk toy is so fire.
Mm-hmm.
You see it?
He's scary. I never watched
He's
the kid when I was
terrifying.
scared of him.
Hold on. Oh, there it is. Hello.
Hold on, let me see. I'm put on speaker.
All right. Who's here? Because we took some 20 minutes of intro time. So this is Frogan.
Okay.
You guys might have met her before.
How we doing?
Frogan is
Good,
a
how are you?
content creator herself. She's also
Oh, yes.
one of my oldest mods.
Oh yeah, hi. Girl, I just saw her
And
the
by
other day.
not
For-
old by age, but just like OG mods.
Like 7 years, I think, at this point, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay, so the first person, so there's a lot of options. There's like a lot of variety today, which is great. The first person I'm gonna drag in is DJ B. Let me get him.
Okay. Frogan is known for making a cussy cake. Yeah.
For making a what?
A cake about cussy cake. Like a cussy is a car pussy. Like from the car cinematic universe. Because like there's baby cars. So that means that I haven't explained this in a long time. That's crazy. That's an OG meme as well.
Cussy?
Car cinematic universe has like obviously car children. So therefore there's like car penis, a kenis,
Right.
and car pussy,
Okay,
a
that makes
cussy.
sense.
Yeah.
Fuck, I never thought about it like that.
I just
Yeah.
realized you have like 4 different cameras. Which one is you
This
like
is the one
jump?
we're using right now. I don't
Whoa.
use any. I don't use those two. But I can show you if you want. You
Oh,
want to?
yeah.
You want to see? Boom.
Oh.
Wide shot.
Oh, that's that one?
Cam 2 in the chat.
What the hell?
I think
That
it's
one?
over there.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I don't
That's
even know.
lit.
I don't even know where
That's
the other
so
one
cool.
is. Oh, this one
Right,
might
the
be there.
production is
Cam?
on another level.
Oh, it's not even. It's not even on right now.
That's like just her over there.
Wait, let me see. Let's do this. Oh yeah, one of the cameras is just not on for some
Whoa,
reason.
That's pretty cool though.
Yeah. Boom. Wide shot.
No,
All right.
production
Hello,
is-
DJB. Tell us what your problem is. Welcome to Chadvice.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
Welcome.
Thank you. Yeah. So mine's a bit of a lengthy one. It requires some context and setup here. So the question, just how to get into it, is what should I do? Very broad, very vague. I understand.
Mm-hmm.
So I am currently in my first relationship of my life.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate that. An important context is that I am poly. I have a boyfriend and a girlfriend.
That's what I'm
and
talking about. So I
That's
like
your
to
first
hear.
ever relationship?
That's what I like to hear.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
You dove headfirst into a poly
So
relationship for the
you have a
first.
boyfriend and a girlfriend.
Yeah, but
That's right,
But,
that's right.
Okay, correct me if I'm wrong. So poly is separate though. They're two separate relationships.
No. It is. Well, it is the term. Probably the most used term for it is throuple.
Thruple, yeah.
So everyone's on the same page.
That's right.
Okay.
So everyone's dating each other.
God.
That's right. That's right.
Okay.
Okay, everyone's dating each
All
other.
right. Is there
Okay.
like
That's
a
There's one girl and two guys. How was the dynamic?
That's correct. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
okay? Yeah. What's going on?
This is
Okay.
hard mode, by the way. You went into an expert lobby
Yeah.
without doing the tutorials.
Yeah.
Oh, and
relationship
it's
as well.
worse. This piece of context is not super important to the story, but it is worth mentioning that I grew up homeschooled my entire life, so it's like extra
Always an
hard
important
mode.
context.
Yeah.
That's always
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. So didn't go to a day of real class in my life until I was in college.
Yeah, you were on
Um,
dial-up internet for the beginning. Like
yeah,
you didn't even have
that's
like
right.
video games allowed, and then you dove into expert
That's
lobbies.
kind of how it goes.
Yeah. Can't
sometimes,
watch Harry Potter.
Just jump straight into ranked. Yeah, we didn't get no
Yeah.
type of like
Yeah.
pub stomping
right.
going on, no
Nothing.
casual play.
That's
No, not at all.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So the other piece of important context: my family is deeply conservative, very
Okay. I
conservative,
could've
and
could've
Christian.
I
figured that with
yeah.
the homeschooling. Okay.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
whole homeschool thing, yeah, it sort of implies that. And so, for a multitude of reasons, they don't know that I'm dating anyone, let alone, another man and
Right.
a girl who is Jewish and black.
Mhm. Wait, that's
doesn't,
a
you
problem
know-
for them too? Like that's the level
Yeah,
of conservatism we're on?
yes, correct. Yeah, correct.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's like it's like it's deep. So, but I have been friends with these people since I was in my partners since I was in like middle school. Like we know each other for a very long time.
Okay.
And my family is like familiar with them, know they exist. They know that I'm friends.
They know
And
that Jewish
my
and
older,
black people exist. That's good.
that's true. Yeah, that's right.
That is important.
They're upset by it, but they're aware.
They're upset about the
Um,
existence of Jewish and black people.
Oh, so they're racist.
yeah, no, they're
yeah,
very
yeah.
conservative. Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, that's
and
not good.
Yeah.
no, that's that's true. So my brother is also part of the friend group, or was, and my older brother. And when we were in high school, he pursued the girl that is now my girlfriend. She rejected him.
Okay.
And he is now
Wait, your
married.
brother didn't get homeschooled.
He did, but like we knew her when we were at that age. Like
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
you
yeah.
did- so you were allowed to do PvP even though you were like trapped in a,
Yeah, that's-
a homeschooling situation.
that's right.
Okay.
Is there-
So, but your
What's
brother
up?
she got dubbed. They never.
Yeah, no, she
Okay.
she never liked him like that.
were
Okay.
y'all going
But-
for her at the same time, or did you wait for him to
No.
get dubbed and then like how did that go?
No. So we didn't start like talking until I was way older. Like because this was in I was like middle school. He was in high school, and so was she. She's a little bit older than me. So it wasn't until I was like an adult when we started like talking like that. It wasn't, honestly, I didn't even know that he had gone for her at the time. We're not close like that.
Mm-hmm.
but I've learned since then. Now he is now married, has been for like a year and a half, maybe 2 years. And I recently learned that he has started sending her unsolicited, inappropriate images of himself.
Oh,
Okay. Your brother is doing this.
Yeah, that's right.
And your brother who is married is doing this to the girl that you are in a throuple relationship with. And your brother knows that you're in a throuple relationship, or no?
He does not know because none of my family does.
Oh, so he has no idea that you guys are dating.
Correct.
Also.
there's mad layers to this.
There's mad layers to it.
We don't have normal problems in my community.
And
We got
so,
crazy ones.
Do they still keep in contact just as friends? to
Well, they
this day?
did, yeah. Yeah, they did. I mean, we have a like sort of a shared friend group.
Right. So it wasn't like they hadn't talked in years and then just boom, wiener pics in
Yeah.
your DMs. Okay.
That's right. That's right.
Okay, I need to see some boundary setting here. Is the poly relationship an open one or a closed circuit for just the throuple?
Closed.
Okay. So technically, it is. I mean, if this wasn't, if she was responding positively to it, it would be cheating, but she's not.
Well, it would be, and then she also told me like immediately, of course, which is probably a tough thing to have to tell someone.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. Did she told you? Was it just unprovoked, just straight dick pics? Like, how does that happen?
Yeah, I mean, basically, they chat. They're like vaguely friends. So like that's not like them talking is not abnormal. It wasn't crazy, but then he sort of just ran it, I guess.
So now the question is, are you planning on confronting him?
Well, so that's the tough part. So I live at home with my parents, and this I think is my question. The root of the question, is what the hell am I supposed to do? Because like, how do you confront him about this without because there's fear of like, do I get kicked out? If they find out what the relationship I'm in, there's fear of like, the repercussions of it could be significant and severe. And obviously, like, I feel bad for I feel bad for my sister-in-law, his wife,
Right. That's also another. No matter what, I feel like it's gonna get messy in some way. Whatever choice you make here, like, it's gonna get a little bit messy regardless. Yeah. So it's either like, okay, do you just not say anything and then just hope that he doesn't do it again and then like kind of feel weird about it, or do you either say something to him, the wife, or whatever, and then risk your parents and family finding out about your relationship? So
so that's sort of the question, and it feels like I'm balancing like protecting myself and like my life, but also like because I'm also like in school, I'm not, I'm pretty young. It's hard for me. I can't like I'm not able to move out randomly.
Yeah.
Wait, you're not in school as in homeschool?
No, I'm in college.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. I'm in college, but I like live at home.
Where do your partners live? Near you or far?
Together like an hour away, but that's not like crazy far.
Okay.
There's two methods here. Okay.
Yeah.
It's not. I mean, it's a crazy situation to be in, but I think like there are solutions here. Number one is the devious solution, which is that he's already in a hard bind because he's already married, right? And he's cheating on his wife. And therefore, you have leverage over him. If you were to take this up with him, he's not going to reveal that he's cheating on his wife. He's not going to like tell the family that like you're in a throuple or anything. There's also, you don't need to say you're in a throuple. You could say you're dating just this girl, which he's sending unsolicited nudes to. So obviously, people in the chat are saying blackmail, but I wouldn't use the term blackmail in this circumstance. I'm just saying that like
blackmail. He did it.
I don't know if you want to blackmail your bro though. Like your brother.
There's important context. There's important context that I guess I left out. They know that the other two are dating. Yeah, like everyone knows that.
Oh.
I think there's a way you could confront him without revealing that you're dating
just
her.
say your
Yeah, I
friend,
don't
you
even
know
think
what I mean?
Yeah, I think you just pull the friend card and just be like, yo,
'Cause
like,
it's known that you guys are friends. You said that, right? Did you say that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
so it
Just
could
tell-
either just be like you caring about her from like a friend perspective as well. Also, it doesn't matter. He's
Or,
sending
or
unsolicited
you
dick
care about
pics
the
to her.
marriage that your brother has.
Yeah, that too. And it also too, I feel like if he is sending unsolicited dick pics to people that you know, and like this could easily get back to you, I don't even want to know who else he's sending pictures to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How is
Yeah,
your
I mean,
relationship
he's-
with your brother? Are you guys close? You guys talk a lot?
No, he like kind of sucks. Well, obviously, but
Uh-oh.
like he like beat the shit out of me my entire life. So like we're
damn.
not like super close.
So you were getting bullied in homeschool?
Yeah, he's huge. He's 6'8", and so
6'8"?
yeah. So it's a bit tough on that one.
You gotta work on his hook shot.
So you're
or
like
in a
you're,
gym or something.
yeah.
Like-
so you're also simultaneously worried that he might beat your ass if you
Yeah,
were to
for
reveal this
sure.
information to him.
For sure.
But
That's
then if he is gonna beat your
crazy.
ass, you gotta be like, hey, bro, I'll really air this out. Like
Yeah.
I'll air.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
you don't want that. This
We
is
can
like,
take it there.
I think you need to. Yeah, I think you need to stand up, put your foot down here. I
Yeah,
think you kind of
mhm.
have to be like, listen, I know something that your wife doesn't know, and that's just it.
Okay, here's the bad advice that I could give you.
Yeah.
Use this to enact revenge. Now you have unlimited leverage over him. You could punish him for all of his bullying crimes as a 6'8" man, beating the shit out of you when you were growing up in homeschool. And you could just be like, hey, I have the secret and I will nuke you with the secret.
Yes.
And you should, one, stop doing that in general, and two, apologize and atone for your sins.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think that's good advice. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
I would go that route as well.
You can make
He
him
kinda
like
seems
pay
like
for
a
your
piece of shit.
Yeah, you
so-
can make him pay for your like cantina snacks and stuff in college if you want to.
If you want to go full
Yes.
villain on him, though,
Yeah.
you have every
Yeah,
right to. Like
exactly.
he was beating the shit out of you, 6'8",
Yeah.
and now he's sending dick pics to your girlfriend.
Yeah, it's your
while
revenge
married.
arc. Yeah,
Yeah, 6'8" dick pics too.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
I will
no,
say
that-
this,
no,
this
that's
is not
gotta-
applicable to the story.
You just
It's
gotta
not
like. I feel
applicable
like
to
it's a
story.
very pivotal moment in you and your brother's relationship where right now you gotta put your foot down and be like, "Hey, bro, this is it. We got like you gotta make a change here, or I'm gonna let it be known what you're really on, and then you're."
And how does your girlfriend feel about like if she were to never speak to him again?
Well, she's obviously chill with that.
Okay,
The
good.
thing, the biggest like worry with this is like it like we all feel like his wife sort of needs to know.
Yeah,
And that's like the risk with like just sort of using it against him, because I think I know him pretty well, obviously my brother, and I think he would do just about anything to keep that shit secret.
of
Does
course.
he have guns?
No,
Okay,
I guess
that's
when I say
good.
just about everything, I mean like probably not quite that extreme, but
Okay.
Do they have kids?
I mean like
that is something to consider because he's
thank
got
God no.
I don't know. You say you live in a conservative area, so I had to ask. You know what I mean? Maybe it's
Yeah,
a Second Amendment
that's-
style
no.
situation.
Super fair.
And if you're set on telling the wife, which I am all for, I think you should just fucking just tell her. And whatever. I mean,
Yeah.
regardless, he's gonna be mad and he's gonna try to do something to get his lick back. But in the end of the day, he's the one in the wrong. So. Like,
Yeah,
what
yeah,
just
tell
I
tell
him
just-
to tell his wife, be like, "Yo, I'm gonna give you the chance to come clean about
before
Yeah.
I do.
what you're
Yeah.
doing, or
Mm.
I'll do it for you." You know what I
Mhm.
mean? And that's way worse. The latter is way worse. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
with that.
Really interesting
that makes
predicament
sense.
though that you're in.
Yeah. It's a bit tough. Not one that it's easy to get advice for, so I appreciate it.
Yeah.
But like, he never has to know that you're in like a queer poly relationship. I don't think.
Yeah,
Like, I don't think
so
he has
either.
to know that at all. If you're like worried about him, leaking that information to your family and then getting kicked out, which by the way is a really shitty predicament to begin with. I mean, it's crazy that your parents would do something like that, or even that you're suspecting that they might do something like that. But yeah, just the path of least resistance here is to reveal this information to him and to demand that he take care of it and to stop doing it, and without ever revealing to him that like you're in a relationship with this person, like because they know that you're friends, and to make sure that obviously pack it up, like make sure that your polyamorous throuple doesn't also reveal this information to him at all, considering that they also know one another.
Yeah, I think like you said, you're friends with this person, so I don't think it's like, just from a friend perspective, like, yeah, why the are you sending? Literally, like, just even if you guys weren't together, it's still weird that your brother is sending dick pics as a married man to your friend. Like, even if you guys weren't together. So it's not something that he would even like, you know?
Like in his head, I don't think he would jump to the immediate conclusion that you guys are in a relationship.
Yeah.
Because you guys have a history of being friends. And so.
Yeah.
No, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Your girl doesn't want to reach out to the wife, I assume.
She like wants her to know, but like it's scary.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I mean, that's just like sexual that's a criminal behavior that your brother's engaging in.
Yeah, he's wilding. I'm not gonna lie, your brother's wilding out.
And I think he's doing way worse shit too with that y'all don't even know about.
Facts. That's what you know.
Probably true.
Yeah.
You gotta check him. You gotta just be like, listen, bro.
Trust.
Like lock in or something. Like, this is bad.
Yeah.
It's really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's 6'8" and can't shoot hoops.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's probably why he's just like focusing on other activities.
How are you gonna confront him, like IRL, maybe on the phone? I feel like this is important to consider as well.
Yeah.
He could
that's totally fair.
Resort to just like trying to beat the shit out of you again, which would be really bad.
How old is he, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah, he's like 25.
Okay, but he is like, he's not significantly older than you, I assume.
Nah, like 3 years.
Okay, all right. So the reason why I ask is like, if he was like 35 years old, he's like probably not going to beat your ass. You know what I mean? He's too old for that kind of behavior. But 25, you're still in the range, I think.
Yes, still in the range for fighting.
Yeah. You know, just go for the knees. If worse comes to worse. Tall people, myself included, you know, we have a high center of gravity. It's you can do a lot of damage, knock him down like a tall tree.
Or you could go on a training arc and like learn MMA. You know what I mean?
That too.
And like on the low,
I don't know,
like a year from now,
bust out like a choke if he tries you or something like that.
I got a 300-pound bench, so I'm doing all right.
Damn, you're a family of monsters, dude. What is in the water? What the fuck?
I feel like this important information to disclose. 300 on the bench?
You have 300 on the bench and he was still beating your ass? How powerful is this monster?
What's the power scale look like? Yeah, now I'm
6'8", bro. He's 6'8".
What is his bench?
6'8". How much does he weigh?
He's got to weigh like 280.
And is it like a lean 280 or like a? You know,
he's got like he's like a skinny fat build.
Okay.
Okay.
Bro, you can take him.
I think you could take him. Yeah.
You could take him.
I think my strat. He's type 1 diabetic. I go for the Dexcom.
Rip it out.
The insulin pump. Yeah.
He has
like a Dark Souls critical hit point.
Worst case, you just like hack his machine.
Yeah.
Get into attack on the back end.
That's a weak spot. That's a weak spot. That's an exploit for sure.
I think you're good.
I got inside knowledge.
Yeah, I feel like we figured this out.
Or just throw some donuts at him. You know what I mean?
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
That's right.
Get that sugar real high. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a critical hit.
Give him a baker's dozen.
Hey, Krispy Kreme on the way.
You do it at a cafe, okay? And you swap out the lemonade from a diet lemonade to a sugar lemonade. And depending on how the conversation goes, you just twist the, you just do a quick switcheroo when he's not looking, when he looks away. You go, hey, there's that girl that you were sending dick pics to, and he looks away, and then you boom, swap it if he's getting like aggressive with it, and then you just feed him, you just dump him with the
they do that
sugar
in the
push
movies too sometimes, where they give you the drink and the villain like
Puts a little something.
Yeah, and then like you low key get sleepy and you realize that you could try that just to weaken him.
Yeah. Instead
Not-
of arsenic,
not a bad-
it's a full
Okay,
packet of
that's
sugar.
arsenic. That's we're not saying
It's
you
just a
poison
full
him. We're
packet
just
of
saying
sugar.
like there's plausible deniability if you swap his diet lemonade with the with the real full strength lemonade.
Full strength. Is crazy.
Full strength is
Real
crazy.
100% lemonade.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is a good idea.
Okay, so now you have your exit strategies as well. Do you feel like this was sufficient advice for you?
Yeah, I think it helped a lot.
All right. Well, thank you so much, DJB, for coming on and being honest with us about your insane anime style family.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
Yeah.
Baki family.
There's
It's
mad
got a lot.
Yeah, and
strings
good luck.
attached to what's going on, but
Yeah.
good luck, bro. I think you got it.
Yeah, I think you got it too. I feel good about
All right.
it.
Well, thank y'all. I appreciate the advice. I'm phasing the up in real time.
Hey.
Yeah. My boy,
All right.
hey, good to meet you, man.
Good to meet you. All right. I'll see y'all.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
That was crazy.
Mm.
Wow.
I mean, we do have a lot of wild stories. Like there's definitely a lot of wild
Quite the
stories that
pickle.
take place in this
Oof, that is quite
and we
the
didn't even
pickle.
get to address the fact that his parents are also
racist.
extremely racist.
Yeah, that's just kind of a
Yeah.
given. There's a lot of
And
like
disproving.
Midwestern and Southern chatters in here that come from that background, and they're just like,
That's
what are
just
you
how
gonna
it is.
do?
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Yeah. That's a
Before
crazy
we get
first
to-
guest.
And
I'm
it
gonna
gets
grab my
only better
coffee
from
real
here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What's up?
Can I just say something? Can I just say something to the chatters? So
Yeah.
many people were submitting questions on how to start a fucking union. I'm like, this is not Chadvice.
Well,
Google
it's a different dynamic. It could be. It's just if I were to do it with like a different with some different people that could be in the future. We could do that.
Like I used to beg you to collab with Hasan Minaj, and now it's happening more in my life than I ever thought. So that could be a cool one with him.
Yeah, or we could have Brace Belding because he actually salted for a union. I mean, he unionized a brewery, so he would be perhaps one of the best possible people to give advice. A man
We could do
with a tremendous life experience. All right, but that's we're not doing that today.
Yeah. But
All right.
besides the point, our next guest we have, their name is Connor.
Hi.
What's going
Hi,
on, Connor?
Connor.
Welcome to Chadvice. What's your problem?
Okay, let's get right into it. So basically, I have like confidence issues with girls. I don't have a lot of experience with them in general. And basically I'm 20 but like all these confidence issues stem back to this one thing, which is I have a micro penis. And I guess I don't know how to go about sexual relationships with members of the opposite sex, and like how I even establish a relationship and how I tell them, and like, yeah, that's kind of my issue.
All right. I'm gonna take the reins
You
here.
got it. Yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah,
You know.
we're not okay.
Listen, I'm gonna say this straight up, and I'm gonna be. You got to learn how to eat the out of some pussy.
Okay.
Let's start there.
Yeah, I'm not opposed.
Let's start there, okay? Because there are plenty of men out there that got good size down there, don't know how to use it. Actually, a lot of men don't know what the to do with it. So, if you can make up for that in other aspects, shit, you might be golden.
Yeah, and your hands too. You just
Yep.
Facts.
Yeah, you need people don't pay attention to the hands sometimes. They think it's just like, oh, you do the ABCs on the clitoris. You know what a clitoris is, right? Let's start
Yeah, I
there.
know what the clit is.
Okay, so you know how to find a clitoris, like the vicinity, like you can geolocate it.
Yeah, I guess I should also say I'm a virgin, but yes, I have the basic idea.
Yeah, it's unfortunate RNG, but you have other tools at your dispense here that you could use. You know what I mean? Like Vanilla said, and like Hasan said, you're just gonna have to, max out the other attributes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's not it's not something you should worry about as much, because it's like that's something that it's not going to get to that point until later in the game anyway. Just like be a good person, be a kind person, be a cool person. You have a lot of qualities. Like dating and relationships are not just about sexual gratification, even though sexual gratification is certainly a big part of it. So you are more than your micro penis, is what I'm trying to say here. And it's going to be hard to. It's I guess something that's like difficult to overcome for you right now. But eventually, the more you go out and the more you date people, and the more you like actively try to overcome the fear that you have, the easier it will get for you, and you will meet a bunch of wonderful people who don't care about that.
Yeah. Also too, honestly, that's I feel like in like more serious relationships or people that you're like actually trying to pursue, and they're looking at it as like the spectrum of like a relationship as a whole. They're not like, if that's what they're solely concerned about, like that's their one thing.
Adapt.
See, perfect. Just get that, max that out.
Yeah, fast hands. Tier 2.
And you're good. No, but I think there's definitely people out there that's not like the sole concern, and they shouldn't be the sole concern of a relationship.
Also, sex toys as well.
Yeah,
like getting being able to eat pussy well as a man, and also even utilizing sex toys, I think automatically boosts your status.
Yeah.
Okay, you rank up instantly, because like a lot of dudes. And obviously communication as well, but like a lot of dudes are like still in 2025 worried about it. And I sometimes feel bad like giving this advice, because I feel like maybe it's better to gatekeep it, because like that's just it's good for don't reveal this secret to other people, is what I'm saying, chatters. Okay.
Yeah.
Because it just automatically levels you up.
Yeah, for sure.
There's tools that you could use outside of what you got. You know. Gifted, you know what I'm saying? And also, one thing I would say, it might just be like a confidence thing in your head. If you keep telling yourself like, I got a micro penis, that's how you're gonna feel. You don't have to like keep telling yourself that. Just like low key ignore it. You know what I mean?
Still exude big dick energy. You know what I mean? Because then the second that you kind of like go into that shell of being like, that's when you gotta still exude like, okay, I'm the shit. Like, and you are, it don't matter. Also too, like I said before, like there's plenty of men out there that don't know what the fuck they're doing. Every single woman I know has faked an orgasm at some point in their life. So don't think that all these guys are out here like,
wait, really?
Every single woman.
What?
You guys are like, no.
Are we serious?
No, not me.
No, it couldn't be me.
No,
couldn't be me. I actually, one of my best friends, like, genuinely actually thinks that, like, a woman's never faked an orgasm with him. Like, he's so convinced. I'm like, okay, you gotta be like, you gotta be kidding. Like, he's like, no, I really don't think so. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna let you have that. But, yes, but, so don't think that, everyone out here is putting down that work, because it's really not always that.
Yeah. Penis size is only as important as you make it. Okay.
Yep.
There are so many. First of all, let's be real. We live in a society that is patriarchal, so men don't really try too much. Okay. So the bar is really low.
It's like, on the floor, gang.
Ridiculous.
It might be
ridiculous.
It's so easy to clear, I promise. So like, you do a couple different things and you're just like you're boosting your stats in other avenues, and including in the bedroom with the things that we just told you. Like, you're set, you're fine. It's not even a problem. And if someone makes that a problem, then they're not a good person.
Yeah, that's one small element of a relationship. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's so many other categories and like components that I think that you can control.
Also, you can't be that insecure about it if you're just blasting it. You know what I mean? Like, clearly, it's good that you've like overcome that first hurdle here.
I mean, this is like the first time I've ever told like anyone like straight up.
I kind of felt hurt though. If I were you, I'd be like, yeah, I got a micro, and what are you gonna do? Beat my ass? No. Like, what are you
You
gonna do
could
about it?
stand
I would
on
tell
it.
everybody.
Yeah.
I would stand on it 10 toes. I would tell everyone. Honestly.
Let everybody know.
Well, that is something that in my experience, I've seen from dudes that have micro penises. Like, they usually do go in the other direction more often than not, more often than you would think, where they're just like literally are forthcoming with that information.
Yeah.
So there is that side of it as well.
Yeah.
Because it's just like not something you can do anything about. You know, it is what it is. Who cares?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, you said you're a virgin, so you haven't even really got to that experience yet.
Yeah, you don't even know. You don't even know if you have a micro penis.
Do you watch porn?
Yeah.
Okay, see, that's the thing. I feel like you being a virgin, that's really all you kind of have to compare it to. And that's also like a whole nother conversation in itself that like, that's also, it's not real in that sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Also, they do like crazy angles and stuff. Like I
all types of shit.
I know a lot of porn stars, both male and female. Let me tell you, okay, like the dick sizes that you see on there is actually just camera angles for the most part. Like they don't have, you know, giant monster penises in the way that it looks like on porn.
Those crazy fisheye lenses, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
A lot of women don't even want that either. Like, that's too much. What am I do with all that? Like, I'm sorry. Get that away from me. Like, you know what I mean? Sometimes, you know, it's too much. So just don't worry about it. I think you're going to be just fine.
Okay. And I guess the other question I have is like, how do I go about like having the conversation? Because I feel like if I just like go into like a relationship, or like if I go into like hooking up with a girl or something, and I just like pull out my pants and just a micro penis, like I don't know how that's gonna go over. Like, how should I give them like a warning? Like, when should I tell them?
I mean, like, well, also
Like,
too,
in
like
like
you being I mean, you don't owe anyone any sort of explanation, but if that's something that you think would make you feel more comfortable, like especially if the person that you're like about to hook up with doesn't know that you're a virgin, doesn't know, you know, I feel like it doesn't hurt to say something if you don't feel uncomfortable saying that. But
you don't have to issue a trigger warning, bro. Like, what do you mean?
You could just it's literally it's you as your body. Like,
you have to remember, like, your dick is your dick, and there's nothing,
your dick, bro.
Yeah, that's your dick.
If they don't with it, then that's their problem. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like be cool.
If I'm you, I'm just standing on it immediately from the jump, and like letting it be known.
Wait,
so
really?
It's not like a
you
shocker.
go in? I don't think I don't think you should like start the conversation with like, hey, by the way, I have a micro penis. I think like that's something that, you know, third date, you guys are making out and stuff like that. You're getting touchy feely. You feel like the opportunity is ripe, and you feel like it's going to escalate to a different place. At that point, you could just be like, hey, I just want to let you know, I'm really enjoying our time together, and I feel like we're just gonna, you know, we're gonna advance. Like, I hope that this is not something that you're too concerned with.
It's like a deal breaker.
Yeah, I hope it's not like a deal breaker for you. I mean, I don't even know. Like, what are we talking about, micro penis wise? Like, can you, if you don't mind me asking,
It's fine. Yeah.
How many inches?
It's like
hard.
3.5 hard.
Wait, that,
on
dude,
average.
that's not even a micro penis.
You can make that work, bro.
You can, no, bro, you can make that
What?
work.
You don't even, come on,
I'm thinking an
dude.
inch hard. I'm thinking an inch hard.
Yeah,
Bro.
is that even officially a micro? I don't even think so.
I don't think
Yeah.
I don't think that's even considered micro.
Everyone's mad that you said that's a micro. People are saying that's not even
Bro,
a
you good.
micro.
You're literally good. No, because literally, trust, like, so there are some micros that are like, I'd say a micro is like an inch to 2. Like, I'm telling you, like, yeah, that you could work with that. You easily could work
Think
with that.
about how like long a finger is, bro.
Average penis is like what, like 5? Like in like there's like different countries and stuff, but like that's really, you're not even that far off, bro. Like,
yeah, bro, you're stealing micro valor is what people are saying in the chat right now, which is cool though, because see what you did.
And there might be like some power ups.
You gave worse expectations, and then you overcame those expectations, and boom, all of a sudden you got a pretty big dick. As opposed to a micro penis, you know, maybe that's the meta. You just start with like, hey, listen, I have like a ½ inch penis, and then boom, 3.5. You're like, there it is.
like, wait,
that's the play. Undersell yourself. So when you bust it out, it's like, wait a second now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you just got a normal ass dick, bro. I think porn just like kind of broke your brain a little bit.
Yeah, no,
Facts.
quite literally.
Yeah.
Quite literally. I think you're good. Yeah, I honestly thought you were gonna say like 1.5 inches. Like
Wait, 3.5 hard or 3.5 soft?
3.5 hard.
Okay, yeah, you're fine.
bro, you're chilling. You're literally chilling.
Yeah.
And like you said, if it's still something that you don't feel super confident in, like just make up in other areas. Like I'm telling you.
What
You
are we
got your
talking?
hands,
3.5
you got
when
your
you like
tongue,
shove the
There's
ruler.
toys.
We shove the ruler down the root, or 3.5 like not even shoving the ruler down to the root.
But no, 3.5 probably on average. Like, yeah, I don't like not like forcing it, but I don't know, giving myself a little leeway.
Okay.
Right.
All right. Yeah. Yeah,
No,
you're
you're
good,
chilling.
man. You're
Yeah.
good. All right. No.
Yeah, I think you're tripping. You got it, bro.
We've solved your problem.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I guess I got bullied for it, and I guess that's maybe why I think
Who by
this
other
way, and also
fucking
because
guys?
I'm born.
I thought no one knew.
Well, like it was like 7th grade, and like
Bro, your
I was
dick's
in, like, a
probably
locker
grown
room.
since 7th grade. What do you mean?
Well,
Well, like in a
I
Wait,
locker
what
room
don't
type
happened in
shit?
that
7th
much.
grade?
but I don't know what.
What happened in 7th grade? I thought no one knew.
Well, no, it was just like a lot like it was a locker room, and like I just kind of like hide it, and then someone like walked in on me and saw it, and it became like a thing that like I had like a nickname, and they'd like
Why is
and,
he
like,
dig watching
they call-
though?
Also,
like,
too,
that's
yeah, I'd
weird.
be like, you're
Yeah,
they
not.
call
that
me
is
like
one, you're
they
dick
call me
watching
like
too.
Shoden.
Stop
Oh
dig
god,
watching.
there's so many
They call you
motherfuckers that are.
Choden?
Yeah,
Choden was your nickname?
So is it thick at least?
no,
Okay.
it was just that
Oh,
small.
man.
Like it's just that small, like softs, but like
In your defense,
Yeah, I guess-
I know I feel like almost every guy I know that like played a sport in high school or whatever, where they were in a locker room, like they all with each other on some stupid shit like that. Like it's really not that.
Facts.
Yeah, like that's just how it is.
Yeah.
Also, too, like on soft, like most guys are not slanging on soft.
Yeah.
Like, so
Yeah.
I'm sure
Yeah,
if
there's
you
a
really
distinction
wanted
between a
to-
meat penis and a blood penis, a
Mhm.
grower, not a shower.
Mm-hmm.
You might be
know?
psyching yourself out in your head, bro.
I think so too. Yeah, for sure.
I think you get in the field and you get like a rep or two in and see for yourself that
Yeah.
it's not that
Yeah.
detrimental to you as a person.
Yeah, I feel like men, like other, especially like since you're younger too, other guys make it a bigger deal than like
yeah.
people you would actually be in relations with would. Like, I promise. So don't even listen to what they're saying. It's just guys being guys.
Yeah, you got this, dude. Your meat
good.
your meat size just went up in this conversation.
No, literally, like for real.
Like you're fine.
Facts.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right.
Thank
bro.
you, Adapt, Vanilla, Hasan. Thank
You're
you.
welcome, bro. Good
All
luck.
right, have a good
Good
one.
looking.
Thank you. You too.
Slatty, I will ban you.
Next time when somebody claims
You're
to have a
a bitch.
micro penis, I will make sure to ask the size because I did not really want to.
Wait,
But I'm
what?
glad this created. I said next time somebody claims to have a micro penis, I will ask them the size.
Okay, yeah. You don't
So
have
the
to
next
put
one
yourself
I-
through that. We can do it.
No, I'm joking. The next one I got specifically for Adapt because I feel like he would be perfect for this advice. Okay,
Let's do it.
Kenfis, you're on air.
Hello, hi Hasan.
What's going on?
You guys can just call me Kenny. I'm from Orlando, Florida, and my pronouns are he, him.
All right. What's your problem, Kenny?
All right. So recently, my friends have been wanting to play ranked in certain video games together. In my friend group, I'm known to take like ranked play really seriously. The two main games I play are League of Legends and Marvel Rivals currently.
Who are your mains?
And in Marvel Rivals,
Mhm.
I main Cloak and Dagger, Luna. I play all the supports basically except for
What I'm talking
Ultron.
about. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. All right,
Mhm.
continue.
Okay.
And my peak rank in Marvel Rivals is Celestial 2
God
this
damn.
season.
Okay.
So yeah, my Marvel Rivals play gets kind of sweaty. But in League, my peak is only like Diamond 1.
Okay.
Anyways, this is kind of a situation of my own making. Because for the longest time, my friends knew that I didn't want to play with them because I would just tell them, I don't want to be toxic towards you guys because I love them. They're my friends. And as a League player, that kind of makes sense because you play League, you're toxic. It's like a duck to water. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I made the mistake of several months ago of streaming to them in Discord of like me playing League of Legends, and they noticed I wasn't as toxic as I used to be. I wasn't even toxic at all, really. This is something I've kind of been working on as part of like my wellness journey to sort of not be such a shit online during ranked play. Even though I love playing ranked and I love winning, I take it very seriously. So my question is, how do I navigate, telling my friends that I don't want to play ranked with them, or even like the casual modes with them?
Wait, you don't even want to play casual with them?
I don't play. Like I play casual, like when you have to level up. If there's like account level requirements to play ranked, I'll play casual mode then. But no, I don't do any of that custom mode shit.
I think it's
or
very
whatever.
understandable.
Wait, really?
Yes, like if you're a gamer and you take gaming seriously, especially if you're playing ranked and your homies, like your IRLs, are ass, you're gonna objectively be ass. Like you should never be the best person in your squad. You should always be.
Yeah. Or how are they? Are they good?
No, he's
okay.
They're not that good.
Well, hold on.
They're holding you back, bro, and they got to understand that.
In defense of my friends, because I know this is live in front of a lot of people, they are not good at. They're definitely bad at League of Legends, and they're not great at Marvel Rivals. But they're not like Hasan bad at Marvel Rivals. So.
Oh, are you ass at the game?
You played Rivals?
I don't know what he's talking about. I'm actually so good. I'm Celestial too as well.
Would you play with Hasan?
If
it's the answer itself.
I mean, if it was like for charity or something, yeah.
Oh, wow. Man!
I got professional players playing with me. What the? What is this? Okay. Listen.
That's crazy.
As a bad player, objectively a very bad gamer. Okay, the only thing I'm good at is like From Software games. I will say this: it's not supposed to be that serious. Now, Dab is going to have the exact opposite opinion of me on this because he's a sweat.
It is that serious though.
But like, sometimes it's all right to just do casual play, have a Smurf account just for your friends. And you don't take that Smurf as seriously when you rank up with them because it's the journey, not the destination that matters.
I agree on the Smurf account. If it's on the main, I'm like in the middle here. I'm like, I think if you wanted to like if it's a thing where you're like, oh, I miss playing with them just to like play with my actual friends, then get a little Smurf account, vibe out. But if you really don't even like to casually game at all, then you don't like to casually game. You like to be competitive, And if you know that it's going to be something that they start pissing you off. And I know, and I'm not even somebody who gets mad at the game, but something about Rivals brings out a very evil entity inside of me. So I do understand when people are not good at the game. So I'm like kind of in the middle on this one.
I think
it's
you just keep it.
Okay, sorry.
Oh, I didn't mean to cut you off. Sorry.
No, you go ahead.
If I'm you, I would just keep it 1,000 with your homies. I would be like, listen, guys, I'm a gamer. I take this shit very seriously. When I play with you guys, it's not fun. I don't enjoy it. You guys are my friends, yes, but this is separate from our friendship. And I need y'all to understand that. Because that's kind of how it was for me. Because in high school, I didn't have that many IRLs. Most of my friends were on the game, but whenever people would ask to play, I would just be like, no, I can't do that. This is too, I can't do that. I already got 6-man.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Because you already got exactly.
Yeah.
No, that's real.
Just set up a Smurf and play in a position that you don't normally play, that you're bad at, so you can use it as an opportunity to train, and also play with characters that you don't normally main. And I think that's like a solution to your problem, This way you get better and have a more well-rounded view of the game. Especially the characters that you'd be opposing under different circumstances, you get a better understanding of it, and you can also train your friends in the process as well to become better gamers.
Well, I guess the problem then is like, what if they're untrainable? And
or are they
the
like
other
the type
part
of friends that just don't improve at all. They play the game and they just stay at the same skill level. Oh, that's,
I mean, honestly, it could just be a patience thing on my part because they are also intelligent. But then, like when I watch intelligent people do really bad at video games, like the simplest stuff, I'm like, what's not
just like frustrating?
Yeah, what's the disconnect here between like their macro play?
I
and
feel like I'm being
their ability
personally
to
attacked every time you say stuff.
A little
if the
bit.
shoe fits,
He's just like what? That's crazy.
And so, okay, so on a normal day, you log on to Rivals. Are you solo queuing or you got a squad already? Other people you already like?
It's strictly I may duo with like some other high ranked people, but it's usually solo.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Damn. You're a brave soldier. Okay.
And the fact is, if all your friends are worse than you at the game, that in tune is going to be worse for you. You're not going to improve. Like, you're only going to get better at the game if you're playing with people who are your skill level or higher. That's how you grow and develop as a gamer. You could still, like, there's a word like Hasan was saying where you get a Smurf account, you casually play.
Yeah.
You still can sit in Discord with them. I think that boundary just needs to be established where it's like, hey, I can't do this anymore, y'all.
I would just test the waters in that way, and that way you get to also learn different components of the game that you might not have actually worked on before. It's a win-win overall. But I think it's good to, especially if these are IRL friends, like it's good to, if they're asking to hang out with you in the game, it's good to play with them.
Yeah, because they might take it as in a like.
I'm gonna see myself out as conversation. It's too personal for me.
But
This
also
is
at the end of the day,
literally like all of my friends are like pro gamers and like very good overall. So I feel like I'm always like dead weight. So
yeah, no, but at the end of the day too, like they are your friends. Like game aside, if these are like people that you actually consider your friends, I think that you also should try to like, even if you make the Smurf account, like just consider like, hey, maybe they just want to play with me, and it doesn't always have to be like
true,
you know.
Yeah.
And then when you want to grind, you go on the main and you solo queue it out, and you freaking grind to Grandmaster. Wait, Celestial's past Grandmaster.
Or here, I got it. 5 head. Okay. Treat your friendship like ranking up, okay? And rank up in becoming a better friend. And you can now, because like right now you're bronze. You're
bronze 3.
You're iron. You're bronze on the friendship scale, okay? For gaming purposes. But you could go at least a silver.
But I can understand his frustration though if he's running ranked with his IRLs and they're just selling him.
They're not taking it serious.
They're just selling him, and like he's got to keep reiterating like the small things, and it's like it's driving a wedge in between their actual relationship. You know what I mean?
I just don't think it's that serious if you're doing it on a Smurf. Like I don't think the expectation they can't even play with him.
He's playing ranked though. He's Celestial too.
I know,
so.
but if he can't play, they can't play with him anyway. If they're ass, they're not Celestial. They're not that level.
Yeah. Do you know where they're ranked at? Most of them.
They would probably have to go. Well, I think in like Rivals, for example, it defaults you to like bronze 2 or something. When
so
you
they're
first,
probably
I don't
all
know.
the way down there.
Yeah,
they really don't grind like
so
that.
long.
Okay, yeah, then that's I don't blame you.
Tell them, hey, either lock in and catch up, or I gotta go do this. You know what I mean? Like, if you're really my friend, you gotta understand this is frustrating for me.
Right.
I'm not gonna improve. This is not enjoyable. We could still sit in Discord, chop it up, chill,
play peak.
Yeah,
like
play a non-sweaty game.
Go play
play friend slop.
Go play some like Peak or something, or I don't know, story mode game.
Yeah, it don't gotta be like a sweaty like if you already know yourself and you know that you are gonna take this shit too serious, which it sounds like you already feel that way. And if they're just like, it really don't sound like, unless you really want to go on a whole journey of working on yourself to not be so like caring about the game so much. I don't know. That's like a whole nother thing though. So
I understand you. I think you just got to establish that boundary with them, and just it's as simple as just like keeping it real and being like, yo, I can't do this with you guys anymore.
Right.
This is fucking up my mental. I'm trying to lock in.
But also Rivals does piss me off. So I feel like sometimes maybe it is nice to just play with some friends and just play some chill games. Because sometimes like if I'm solo queuing, I get irritated if like I'm not doing good.
It is very triggering. Gaming does that though.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well,
sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say we've given you two different schools of thought. One is the moral right thing to do, what I'm describing to you, and then the other one is what Adapt suggested, and is up to you, whichever direction you want to take it. You know. Do you feel like we've solved your problems?
I think you got to tell them, bro. Just be like, listen, y'all are ass, and y'all have been ass, and it's making me more ass. Please, let me establish this boundary with y'all. We're still cool. We're still friends, but I'm gonna go game with some people who are better. That's what I would do. That's what I did do. I still do that.
Yeah.
I think Adapt is really speaking the language I understand. So
no, now I know that never to ask him if he wants to play games with me. That's what I know.
No, I don't take it as serious anymore. Like, I'll still play Warzone with my IRLs and my friends. It's not as serious for me anymore.
Okay, it's good to know. If I can't do a trick shot, you're not going to be like, dude, you're ass.
When I was grinding and like trick shotting every day, if you were in a 6-man and you weren't either a trick shot or a clear outer, there was not room for you. Like, there's
Straight
only
up.
6 slots. You know what I mean? And I'm trying to optimize the time on the game. You know what I mean? And if I'm playing with my IRLs, he's lagging. He's on a Connect mic. He's probably playing on a 48-inch TV on a lazy boy chair. It's like, I'm in a different. I'm playing a different game than you.
Like, the only thing I can think of is like the real life equivalent is basketball, right? Like, I have friends that don't know how to play basketball at all. If we're doing 5-on-5, like pickup basketball is like semi-organized, and a friend who doesn't know how to play pickup basketball at all shows up and he wants to play, then yeah, it's gonna fuck up everything. It's going to fuck up the game for, 9 other people. So obviously that's not acceptable. But having said that, there are always moments where I will make separate time to play with people that are just like, as long as they're interested, as long as they want to play, just to spend time with them, I will still play with them. And in that situation, I basically will just like put myself in a handicap situation. Like, I'll just do like left-handed only if there's like something, or like 3-pointers only. You know what I mean? Like Ludwig comes to mind. When I play basketball against Ludwig, like I'll do left-handed only, or I'll do 3-pointers only, just to like just to make things more interesting for myself.
Balance the scales.
Yeah.
I think there's a very simple solution to your problem, bro. You just got to tell him, hey, enough is enough, y'all. We're still cool. We're still friends, but I cannot game with y'all like this. Straight up. That's what I would do.
Got it.
Y'all getting 2 different.
All right, Kenny, you got 2 different advices. Which way, Western man, for you? But it seems like you're going to do what Adapt is saying. Thank you so much for coming on. And,
thank you.
Hope you had your problem solved.
Yep. Thanks.
Good luck, brother.
Good luck.
Okay, the next person is, they want to go by Soap.
Okay.
Soap, you're on air.
Hello.
Hi, Soap.
Hello, Soap.
What's up, Soap?
Nothing much. Thanks for having me on. So basically, my dad is a passport bro.
What's that mean?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Like a white man who goes to other countries
to
for like
To
sex
what?
tourism,
To
essentially.
have sex with women in the
countries.
developing world.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, there's a bunch of people who feel like they're ranking up just by like having an American passport.
He's
It's like,
VPNing.
yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get it.
Going
now.
around, yeah.
Essentially. For context, he has like an 100% batting average of cheating on wives.
Okay.
He's had multiple.
Yeah. And so I had always sort of told myself, like, if he introduced me to anybody younger than me, like, that's it. Like, can't stick around in that situation, like full cutoff sort of thing.
Very understandable.
But the other day,
And how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm in my mid 20s, and
Okay.
he's in his like 60s.
Okay.
So the other day he told us he's quote unquote getting serious with someone who is around my age. And like now that it's happened, like I sort of, you know, had a feeling it was going to come, right? But now that it's happening, I'm like, do I keep that boundary and like do what I always told myself I'd do? Also, like, how much or should I even tell him how much what he's doing frustrates me? Both from like a personal and epistemological standpoint.
Yeah, I feel like, yeah, one, it is weird to be dating someone that's the same age as your daughter, and don't let anyone like convince you that that's not weird, because it is. Also, is this woman also from another country?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so
Southeast
it's kind of
Asia.
seems to be giving a little bit of either a 90-day fiance kind of a thing, or he just has money. Is either of that sound like it could be
Yeah,
the,
like
the
90
case?
Day Fiance-esque.
It's very
Met her on,
90 Day
like, an app.
Fiance-esque. Okay, yeah. So
Yeah.
unfortunately, I feel like in situations like that, you know, men like that can't differentiate that like that woman actually doesn't really probably care about him for him. It's like obviously just, you know, she's looking to get something out of this. And he will die on that hill, unfortunately. I feel like he will probably die on that hill. So no matter what you say, I feel like he's probably not going to hear you out. But I do think it is still worth telling him that how you feel about it, and maybe potentially cutting him off. So
I mean, how many more years realistically does he have in action here? You know, he's 60.
yeah.
Like, you can just kind of ride it out, I guess. And by that I don't mean like he's gonna die, chatters. Okay, I'm saying like, how many more years does he have doing this exact thing?
Yeah.
You know,
how much game does he have left in him? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel like
he's gonna retire the jersey eventually.
If you told him there's no way that he's unable to see it from your perspective, Hub, that would be weird. That if you're introducing me to someone who you're like considering pursuing a real romantic relationship with, and they're my age,
And you don't think that's weird?
That's
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's no way he can't see that. And if he can't, then like you said, that it might be time to like,
no, I think it's
dub it.
Having an honest conversation with your dad is definitely healthy in this situation, especially because like you've already set up a boundary for yourself. And if he's already violating that, I mean, it seems like he's violated it even before the fact that like he's now going after women that are around your age. So it's perfectly valid for you to have a conversation with him, an honest conversation, and be like, listen, you're 60 plus years old. Like, don't you want something sustainable? I feel like you've tried this a lot and it hasn't worked. Like, what are you getting out of this? You know, you're not getting anything healthy out of this. Like, you need someone to take care of you. You need someone to have like a sustainable, healthy, long relationship with. So obviously, like, if you keep doing this, like, I feel very uncomfortable. I might not be the person that will be there for you at that point, because I've it's caused me to think less of you.
Yeah.
You know?
Set that boundary.
Yeah, that's very helpful. Thank you.
Set a hard boundary. Be like, no one under the age of 30, please.
And also, too, I feel like it also kind of gives a thing where I don't think he's, you know, he knows what the fuck he's doing. I feel like it's something where he thinks maybe he has like some sort of a advantage over these women, because maybe there's like a little bit of like a language barrier or whatever it is, where they feel, where he probably feels like, oh, like since you said he's been married to in the past as well. Like,
how many times has he been married?
He's dead-ass smurfing.
Yeah, like
He's
it's just
smurfing.
disgusting.
How many times has he been married, if you don't mind me asking?
I'll just say less than 5. I want to keep it vague, but
God.
Damn.
That's mad marriages.
Yeah. And were his other previous marriages also women from other countries, or no?
only one of them.
Okay, see, that's where I'm like, okay, he's probably like, well, the bitches in America, like, or wherever you're from, like, just
they don't fuck with me.
They don't fuck with me. I gotta go somewhere else and take advantage of these other women, like in other countries.
Like one thing that you can ask him, because like, look, the reality is like he very clearly does not like it doesn't feel like he respects women, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you could try to help him understand by being like, how would you feel if, I don't know, some like Russian millionaire or Chinese millionaire was sweeping me up and he was like,
your age.
You know, he was
Yes,
your
in
age.
his
Like, how would
60s.
that feel? Like, you can understand how I feel when I see you do this stuff.
Yeah.
Like, try to humanize the people on the other side.
Because I feel like he'd have an issue with that.
You know?
And ultimately, I think if he respects you and cares about you enough and your guys' relationship, he'll hear you out and see it from your perspective and be like, whoa, this is clearly an issue for you. Let me respect this and like adjust accordingly.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, it's just a matter of now, like how I think, having the conversation is definitely worth it. But it's more of a thing where it's like, okay, now what am I gonna do with how he reacts? Like once he reacts either one way or the other, now how am I gonna go about this? And I do think that if he's not really hearing you out, that you should just
Then you ice
set
it.
a boundary. Yeah,
You can just like
and
ice it, like I said, and see it to its inevitable conclusion until he has to medically retire his jersey.
Yeah.
Put that up on the rafters.
That's a good way to put it. Awesome. Well, thank you all. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
All right.
Of course.
Thank you for coming on, Soap.
Of course.
Okay, before I do the next person, you want to go for about like an hour or so more?
When do you have
I
to
just
leave?
wanna-
I
let
said
me
till
see.
4, but that's for Adapt.
Yeah, I gotta go a little sooner than that. Let me see how far away.
This is kind of a vibe.
It is
honestly.
a vibe. I would stay longer if
Like,
I could.
Yeah, no.
These
she's
segments where
busy.
you're like more, I feel like it's more intimate with your audience where you get to actually talk to them.
Yeah.
And it's just cool. I can't believe you haven't done this in 2 years.
Yeah, there's a lot of news happening, so I just never really had the time to do more like community stuff. This is what I used to do all the time. I used to do this. I used to do like community memes, things like that. I used to do PO boxes, like all the stuff. But I've just been so locked in for the past 2 years, nonstop, on like all politics that I kind of moved away from that. Even the gaming stuff.
What's your favorite thing to do on stream out of all the things?
I probably still think like my favorite is like going to like an IRL protest or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like my protest coverage is probably my favorite thing. But all right, Vanilla,
Yeah,
what's your
I
heart
got
out?
like 40 minutes.
All right.
All right, perfect. All right, cool. Okay,
Yeah, my
the
favorite
next
thing is getting
person-
shot at.
That phone case is sick.
Oh, thank you.
The next person is named Lazzy.
Lazzy?
Hello. Hi.
Hi.
What's up, guys?
What's going on?
What's up?
Hey, man. I'm here to find help if it's possible.
All right. Welcome to Chadvice. What's your problem?
All right. I'm Lazzy. What's up, guys? So, got it. I'm gonna try to jump on you real quick, and we can, try to get progressive.
All right, let's do it.
All right. So I'm 31, virgin. That's pretty normal. My life is I'm a VR chatter, man. I play VR chat full time. You might, I do stuff with Rofgator all the time. You maybe do stuff, know him probably.
No, I do. He's taken me
Yep.
through in my darkest moments
I
during
played VR
COVID.
chat. Yeah, I've tried it.
Yeah, so I'm a full-time VR chatter, so it's kind of consumed my life a little bit to the point of I spend every day pretty much putting on the headset, becoming a woman, and now I don't even know how to talk to people anymore. All I know is like VR chat. Like I wake up, play VR chat, sleep in VR chat. I take care of my deaf parents full time, and that's it. I don't know what to do with my life really. I'm kind of just stuck in this virtual world.
And how are you like as far as like making money? How does that go?
I'm a VR chat streamer, so yep, I just
so
wake
you
up, stream VR chat.
Hold on, wait. That wasn't his question. The whole thing was he has a VR girlfriend.
Oh, well, I'm the girl. That was the question. Is I'm the woman in VR chat, and I don't know how to talk to real women anymore. I haven't even watched.
Okay.
How
have you
How
tried?
am I gonna get here? So the last time I was with a woman was 2 years ago, and she was married. And yeah, I that was my first kiss, and that was the only thing I've ever done ever.
Okay, wait. I also want to dial back too for a second. So
Of course,
would you consider it cosplaying if it's on VR chat, or your VR like person is a woman?
I mean, you start VR chat like, hey, I'm a man, I'm masculine, and then you're like, well, I like being a woman. It feels nicer to be a woman. Oh, I get more attention as a woman. And a lot of times I become a mute, which is someone who hops on VR chat and doesn't talk.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not even a gender thing. I just like the attention of being a woman.
Okay, so
But
it's
now
not so a TV. So is the TV glowing? Have you heard of that?
what does that mean?
TV glowing.
Okay, so basically, mama, a TV is glowing. That basically means like, okay, would you see yourself as potentially wanting to become a woman in real life?
Oh, no. This is
Okay.
just in real life. I'm
Just
a
in the
6'6", big bearded fat guy. So,
Okay.
but I get to the point where I haven't even jerked off to like real life porn in 5 years. I can only get it off to virtual stuff now. That's how like lost.
And you can only get it off to virtual stuff as a woman.
While you're on the game, like.
Yeah, I mean, I literally look up like VR chat porn, or a lot of times they have a thing called ERP, which is erotic role playing.
And people will do it together, like kind of a thing. I've heard of that.
And that's all I do. And so I've got it. So in my head is, why do I ever need real sex when I can just put on a headset and have sex with another virtual woman? You know?
Yeah, well, that's the problem, is that it can like, it is so real, and it can feel so real, and you can like make connections with these people on here, but like, and it feels real because like it kind of is in a virtual sense, but like at the end of the day, like going outside and like having real life sex and real life interactions with actual human beings in public is like 10 times better. And I feel like it's probably more of a thing where, are you like nervous or like scared, like because it's been so long?
I mean, I live in a very small town in the middle of nowhere, Texas, so I don't have a chance to interact with people. I literally wake up, I play VR, and I go to sleep in VR. Every day is just in VR. I don't go outside. Outside of taking care of my parents and the deaf community and stuff like that, I do like translator work.
Yeah.
Outside of that, I don't have any
You don't like
interaction.
go into like get groceries or like eat food outside or.
Unless I'm taking care of my parents, I go outside maybe once every 2 weeks.
Really?
I think
so.
If I'm you,
I would increase that for sure.
Yeah.
That's the first step.
Let's get the volume up a little bit.
Just like vitamin D, like just let the sun hit your skin.
Yeah,
like,
a little bit of grass touching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But not too much. You might get sunburnt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been out in a while. I get it. I don't know. I feel like I'm like I've gone lost in the sauce. You know, I got too deep into it, and now it's over for me. Like, can I still come back from this, or like, am I just like locked into this virtual world?
I think you like, you gotta take it day by day. You know, it's not like, I don't think that you could like put the VR headset down tomorrow and then you're just like go cold turkey, no VR. But I think you just got to start doing shit. Even if you just, and I know you said you live in a small town. Well, obviously we're in LA. There's like something to do on every corner. So I'm sure it's a little bit different, but there's gotta be like at least restaurants, or even if you just go pick up some food and like go sit in a park and eat it or something.
Yeah,
like, just something.
Or get
just
a gym membership.
Gym membership. Like that's just, and not even like just to.
Because you don't have to interact with people at the gym, but you're in a social environment. You know what I mean? Like you could develop relationships. You could like add that
absolutely
as part of your routine, where you do leave the crib. And it's good, obviously. There's like multiple benefits physically and mentally.
Yeah.
To doing that.
I've been trying to like visit people more. Like we do like a lot of meetups for the VR community, and like TwitchCon's coming up and stuff like that.
There you go. Yeah, that's
IRL?
IRL. Yeah.
Just slowly just integrate yourself.
The closest analog to your experience is what I could say during COVID, when I got deeply invested in portraying myself as an Italian man. Umberto Antonio Donato Pecorino.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. So when I was doing No Pixel, I was clocking in 16 hours a day. I was Italian more times throughout the day than I was myself. And I do feel like it definitely made me a less healthy person, both physically and mentally. And I was fortunate enough to have friends like, my best friend, Will Neff, who intervened and like literally was like, bro, you have to, like, the vaccines are coming out. Like you have to stop. And, and I was also excited to be outside as well. So I already had that going for me. So it was like easier to do like a full break from it. But I would say for you, I think lowering the amount of time that you do and just like, almost treating this like a video game and having expanding on the days, the time spent outside slowly but surely would probably be very healthy start, where you are inevitably going to have interactions with people. If you go to the grocery store, ask someone which aisle the cereal is in, you know, just like
have to be like literally just like an
just
interaction.
work it into your life.
Small things,
I
like
feel like
little
it's so
baby
hard.
steps. You know what I mean?
I feel like it's become so hard for me because like if I just played VR chat for like fun, that's one thing, but it's like my job at this point. Like I'm a VR chat streamer, so I literally stream it all day. I go to Raffagator stream, do stuff for him, and so like pretty much throughout the entire day, I'm doing something that makes me money. And like I take care of 2 deaf people full time, my parents.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. But you gotta take care
Without
of yourself
Yeah, you
too.
gotta take care of yourself because
God.
then, you know, also I feel like it's good to set those boundaries and set like a schedule. I feel like if you're somebody who like seems to do better with a schedule, I know I am.
Yeah.
So, you know, if you could just be like, okay, I'm gonna stream XYZ these days from this time to this time. Also, too, for the people that watch you, I feel like it's better because they know when to expect you. And not everyone is also able to watch 24/7 as well. I don't think you should be live all the time. I think you should like, you know, set it to.
Yeah, I've been consistent almost 50 days now, streaming every day. So
That's great. Like, oh my God, that's
a lot.
crazy.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that's not
and
very
I know a lot of
healthy.
people who do like the subathons and stuff. I'm like, yeah, me personally, I'm not built like that.
I'm the one who's telling you, like, you know, dial
Yeah,
back
Mr.
because I
streams
do
every day. Yeah.
I stream every day, but it's not, you know, the only way that I have been able to, people are saying, says you, the only reason why I am able to maintain like a somewhat healthy outlook overall and be like relatively normal in spite of like clocking in 7 days a week for, you know, 8 to, now it's a little bit lower than that and chatters make fun of me for it, but like 8 to 10 hours a day for most of my career is because every single moment that I'm not live, I'm spending time outside with my family.
Okay.
I'm spending time with my friends. You know, I'm experiencing the world, and I have other goals outside of this that I've set for myself, whether it be like physical goals, you know, learning a new skill, things of that nature. And that keeps me grounded. And Maya, stop talking shit. She said, can't
Maya's
ball
here?
for shit though. I destroyed her. I don't know why she's talking shit.
Did you guys hoop?
Yeah, we hooped.
I saw clips of that.
I will say though, to add on to that, it sounds like you're self-aware enough to recognize that
I know what I
it's
am.
an issue. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is better than most people who are in that position. They don't.
Some people get
recognize
very
it's
lost in
until-
VR chat.
Yeah, step one is admitting it. Yeah, admitting that there's
Yeah.
a problem.
So
So,
you-
hey,
So you know,
you're already halfway there.
shit needs to change. Now I think it's just about taking that action.
Yeah. You're
Like,
also
I'm just so worried
Get
that
your
I
ass
won't
on a
get, like-
Yeah, you
basketball
said you're
court.
6'6"? Come
Wait,
on,
you're
bro.
6'6"?
Yeah.
Dog.
As I'm big,
Yeah,
look,
come on,
The
bro.
Lakers need you.
Yeah.
I've been working
Go
on
to LA
myself. I've worked on.
Fitness.
Listen, I've been like riding bikes. You know, like listen, I've been trying to work on myself. I just think like I'm social as hell. Like if I go to a real situation, no one knows I'm a woman online. You know, I can be
Yeah.
social, I can be normal.
Yeah.
My biggest thing is I feel no more sexual attraction towards like real people anymore.
Ralph is
like
calling you out, by the way, in the chat. He said he would literally die. He almost died doing a warm up in a workout stream with me.
that's true. So me and Rob did a workout thing together. I was at his house. He was trying to get me to work out, like work my life better. And I have a lung condition where I have very, very small lungs. He didn't know that. Worked me out a little bit, and I literally passed on his couch and almost died from a very mild workout.
Damn, you almost got
So-
rhabdo.
Okay, so maybe we don't join the gym today. But you,
Yeah.
but back to what you said is that you have now you said that you don't get aroused with people in real
Like real
life
people,
anymore.
yeah.
It's only, you know, that's another thing too. But that also goes with a lot of other things. And it's at the end of the day, you do have to admit that that in itself is kind of like an addiction, because a lot of people who have like porn addictions, like also cannot like, you know, when they're having real sex in real life, sometimes cannot like get off without there being some sort of like having to watch porn or but it is, it's like a little thing, like a kind of like a dysphoria kind of a thing. But I don't think that it's like a permanent thing.
I would also entertain all options. You know what I mean? Just maybe put on a dress. Maybe you like it in real life.
No,
There's
and
nothing
that's what
wrong
I'm
with
saying.
that.
Get a little freaky. Like
I mean-
play around a little bit with
Yeah.
it. Like it don't gotta be some normal
I've
like
tested it.
vanilla sex. Like,
you have?
could
He said he
I've
tested
tried
it.
doing stuff. I've tried like hooking up with guys, didn't do anything for me. Tried hooking up with women, didn't do it for me. And now it's like I
have
literally
you
put
ever
up
thought maybe you're
Pornhub.
asexual?
Yeah, you could be ace.
I mean, I'm asexual, but I really like jerking off in VR chat to anime women. So I don't know, man. Like it's
Yeah.
you need to find someone who can match your freak. Like maybe
Yeah.
you
Exactly,
like
yeah.
do VR IRL, like furry stuff or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Listen, I'm not that bad. Hey,
Your
hey,
friend
I'm not a furry against guys. I promise I'm
Your
normal. Okay?
counterpart in the VR
Oh my
world.
Yeah.
It's just freaked out
Freaked
on
out.
the game.
I like that he said being a furry is
That's where he
too
draws the
far.
line.
He's like he's drawing the
Hey,
line.
hey,
on
hey.
furry. That's crazy.
Listen, okay, here. How about that? I'll tell you the weirdest thing I do right now is So my mom's deaf, and I live in her house. I'm in the living room, and because she's deaf, I don't know when she's coming. There's very sneaky people. Okay, so I have a bell attached to her door, so when it rings, I can stop jerking off in VR chat. So
oh my god!
gotta plan ahead.
Living room. Oh my god!
Lord.
Oh man,
bro, move the setup to a different area. Oh no,
I'm in the living room, man. I do everything in my living room. That's where I do everything.
So you have a bell that like gives you like an audio cue. Oh shit, mom's on the way.
Oh shit, put my dick away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy. That's
you do what you got to do to survive in these streets, man. You do what you got to do to survive here, okay?
Yeah, that's.
Wow.
Yeah, the internet was a mistake, I think.
Well, yeah, like I said, I feel like all in all, you just got to cut back on the VR and
yeah, definitely
just explore your options in real life.
You could slowly start. It's the small things, integrating yourself back into public. You know, grocery shopping.
I can't remember saying this, but get a healthier jerk off schedule. You know, where like you just
figure out a way where it's not a thing in the back of your head. Oh shit, my mother could potentially walk in and see me beating my shit. That's not a predicament you want to find yourself in.
I just sometimes you gotta beat your dick, and you just you gotta do it. Man. I don't know.
We should wrap this one up.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you. Hopefully this was helpful for you.
Hey man, come back to VR chat, man. We'll see you here.
All right.
See you, man.
Bye.
He did not make a compelling case for me to go back to VR.
Yeah, what's going on in the VR chat?
Dude, I was moaning.
That's crazy.
My darkest moments.
What?
I didn't know it was freaked out like that in the VR chat.
It was COVID. It was COVID.
It's freaked out crazy.
It was COVID. Everybody calm down.
What were you doing in the VR chat, Hasan?
What
were you doing in the VR chat?
Like I said, moaning.
What was your avatar? Mine was Pikachu on a spinny chair.
I don't even remember. I just, I blacked it out of my brain. I was doing freaky stuff. So I was going. Rafflegator is a real freak. He ran a strip club, and
yeah, I remember the strip club one.
Drinking breast milk.
I remember the strip club one.
I guess I was drinking breast milk. See, I blacked out. I don't know.
I mean, I don't think that is as extreme as what bro was talking about, though.
Okay. All right. Well, who's next, Morgan?
Next person. First of all, I'm going to say shout out to Marcus, the best thing to come from the VR community. The next person is TK Yao.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey,
my
TK.
My name is TK. My pronouns, I use all of them.
Mm-hmm.
And I got a story that I could use some advice on.
Okay.
All right, let's do it.
So, about 12, 13 years ago, I was homeless for a little bit, and I started seeing this person while I was homeless. Eventually, I got housing, and it felt weird, like not, sharing that with someone who I was seeing. So I had that person kind of move in with me, and then it was all kind of really quick. So eventually, the relationship went really fast, and then it just kind of fizzled out.
But can I ask really quick, was that person also unhoused at the time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, things just kind of went downhill eventually, just too much at once.
Mm-hmm.
At some point, I came home one night, she was gone. I was like, hey, where are you at? She's like, oh, I'm okay. I'm like, cool. And the next day I came home from work and just all of her shit was just gone.
Mm-hmm.
And so I don't hear from her for a long, long time after that. And then back in the day, Facebook, I get a call out post and she's saying I did something terrible. And me personally, I could not for the life of me remember what it was I could have possibly done. A lot of my previous relationships at that point were very alcohol based. And so in that relationship, I had gone out of my way to not drink a whole lot. So part of me was wondering hey, did I drink or something? I had no idea what was going on. Eventually she deleted the post, and then I didn't hear much from it after that. I'd lost friends, community, all that. And then about a year ago, before that, because of that, I quit drinking. And actually today is my 10th year sober straight.
Wow.
Today's my anniversary date.
Oh my God,
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Amazing.
And about a year ago, I found out that she made up that story.
Ooh,
damn.
So Yeah, my whole reason for getting sober just kind of disappeared in an instant.
I don't think you should
And
feel bad about
Yeah,
your
no, that's
sobriety
great.
and bettering your
No,
health.
absolutely
Yeah.
not.
You know
I
what I
feel
mean?
like if anything, like everything happens for a reason, even though it like is kind of f***ed up and weird and doesn't make sense. That's like why, you know, that the fact that she made it up, I still think that it's something to still be celebrated. And I don't think you should feel like you know, did the wrong thing, because I think you absolutely did the right thing there. And it's a W for you. And even though you did say that, like in your past relationships, like you said, the alcohol was maybe like a little bit of an issue. So I think that she could have like probably saved you in like ways that you might not have even known.
Yeah, that's
like,
awesome. That is what's the
Mm.
problem?
The problem is I'm a musician and I haven't been able to write a song since I've drank. Since I've drank it, whatever that word is.
Since you stopped drinking.
Right. Like I used to be able to just right away, like usually drinking helped a little bit, but it's even I could write a little bit without it. But I haven't been able to like create anything in like 10 years now. And there's a part of me that really, really misses it. Like I was a big, like, you know, I'm not huge or nothing, but you know, I performed around in my area. I love playing music, you know, performing for people. I streamed a little to kind of scratch that itch, but still not quite the same. And I don't know, I just kind of miss that part of myself, being able to create and perform. And I've tried, like I've gone to therapy for this. I've not figured a good way to like be creative again without the alcohol.
right. But
No,
I don't
that's a
think
crutch.
that,
You don't need
yeah,
that.
I don't think you should identify yourself as like the alcohol doesn't like define you. You know what I mean? Like I don't think that
Yeah.
it makes you any different, like necessarily, even though you might think so.
Facts.
I do think that there's probably, I mean, like you said, it has been 10 years, so I'm sure you've probably tried to, you know, seek out other things and ways that you could maybe feel more creative. But I don't think that drinking is what makes you good at what you can do.
It's your lived experiences that allowed you to create the art that you are creating, and it was not the alcohol at all. And as someone who has been sober successfully for the past 10 years, you know better than anybody else that addiction is not something that you just cure, right? It's a lifelong struggle. It doesn't go away. And I think this is your brain, the addiction side of your brain, trying to find new insidious mechanisms for you to get back to go back to a harmful substance that was like obviously impacting your life. So no matter what you do, full stop, there's no reason to go back. You should remember all of the worst shit that you felt in that moment when you were drinking or whatever helps you stay sober. You should continue focusing on that. And because it does feel like, look, I'm not a therapist, but you know, I've struggled with addiction my whole life, and this is something that I have seen in myself. It's your addiction is like creeping in, trying to trick you into you know,
getting back into
drinking alcohol. That's all this is.
By any means, yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's fair to attribute everything you did, like musically or creatively, to alcohol. Like it was like this special potion that gave you this ability to create art. Like you always had that inside of you. That was something that you were always capable of. And maybe in your head, you've gotten to a point where you've convinced yourself otherwise, but that's just not true. You know what I'm saying? And I think you got to give yourself more credit and just keep trying. You know what I mean? And keep trying. And it might be hard, but like Hasan's saying, that's that addict side of your brain that's trying to like rationalize you going back down the road of alcohol and stuff like that.
And the mind is so powerful. Like as someone who struggles with anxiety and stuff, like the way that your mind can convince you things that are just simply not true is like is mind boggling. It's how like strong your mind is in convincing you things. But I also too think, have you heard of The Artist's Way, the book? Have you done that?
No, I'm not familiar.
Okay, I really recommend this book. It's a book, but it's also like a program. It literally like changed my life, and not in like a corny way. And the person that recommended it to me also said the same thing. I really, before you even like give into anything else or like be a little hard on yourself about anything, I think that you really should try this book. It's called The Artist's Way. It's like a program, but I think it's like a 12-week thing. And you have to like journal every morning when you wake up, and it gives you like things that you have to do every week, and it sounds kind of silly, but it really is a great book. And it does help with a lot of, the whole point of the book is for people that are struggling with like a sort of artist like block kind of a thing. So I think you should try that.
Okay. Yeah, I pulled it up.
Yeah, it is really, it's a good tool, but yeah, freaking.
It is amazing too that you've been sober for 10 years.
Yeah, I know. Can we talk about that?
That's not like a light thing or an easy thing to overcome addiction like that, especially with alcohol. And I think you should give yourself more credit for that. A and B.
Hard work.
Yeah, don't be as harsh on yourself creatively. Like give yourself time and let yourself like find new ways to be creative and make music. Whether it's like you do this or that, you got to try different things. You know what I'm saying?
Even if it's not the same, like the music or the things that you are going to do now, maybe it's not exactly the same as the stuff that you were doing back when you were drinking. But that's the whole point of like being an artist, is that your stuff differentiates and evolves over time. Like think of like all like just like a lot of the artists of our generation and like past generations, like their stuff doesn't sound the same from the day they started making music to like you kind of, you know what I mean? It changes, it switches up, it like could maybe sound even completely different than what you think it might sound like. I think that
it has to evolve. You're right.
Yeah, it evolves, and changes. Art grows with you, someone said. I like that.
That's actually a great point. Nothing stays the same. It has to change, over time. And you grow as a person. So in tune, your music and what you do creatively should also grow.
Change
and develop.
There's also, I think like art is impacted by your lived experiences. So like the best possible thing to do in this situation is, instead of like relying on a addictive substance that you've struggled with in the past, the best possible thing to do here would be to have different lived experiences that you can engage in to basically find new avenues of creativity.
That makes sense. I've been doing a lot of the same, like where I help run like all ages events and stuff for the queer community where I'm at.
Awesome.
Which helps. Like it's good to see and be around people, but yeah, I don't know. It feels less impressive when I describe it because all I'm doing is not doing something. But it's a good point of view. All three of you have given me that, like, I don't know. There is more value in it.
But that's also not true. Exactly even the way that you're speaking about it, that's not true. It's not that you just weren't doing something. You were actively like going out of your way to like, it's more than just not doing something. You know what I mean? You're doing a lot actually. You know what I mean? And it's just a mindset thing. I feel like, again, you just don't give yourself enough credit for the work that you've put in and how hard it is for people to do stuff like that. It's very hard. One of the hardest things to overcome. You know what I mean? So don't downplay your accomplishments. And I really do. I do really, really, really recommend The Artist's Way. I think you should try that program.
Thank God for Vanilla. I would. W's in the chat for Vanillamace.
Thanks.
Well, thank you for coming on, Chatter. Hope we were able to solve your problem.
Yeah, thank you. Thank all three of you so much.
You're welcome.
All right.
Okay, the next person is Crispies. Okay, Crispies, you're on air.
Hello?
Welcome to Chadvice, Crispies. What's your problem?
Hi. Okay, so I'm like on dating apps, like everyone else, whatever. And I'll be like talking to this guy and we'll be like getting along, whatever. And it's like that time to kind of go on a date. And I'm like, okay, what are we gonna do? Whatever. And they'll be like, oh, can we get on a FaceTime first or like a phone call? And I'm like, no. It's kind of, I don't know, it feels like an interview kind of, and I don't like that. It's giving like cheap, in my opinion. They don't.
Are you a Zoomer or a Boomer? How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
No, that's okay. I'm 30.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I don't know if like the Zoomers are doing that. So that's why I'm asking, because like, are the Zoomers doing that? Like, I'm only dating down to 26 is my limit on the dating apps. I don't know if that's too low. Sorry, I'm not a groomer.
No. The reason why I asked that is because like Gen Z is like very scared to take phone calls. I feel like.
Okay.
And then boomers are like, I want to do it the old fashioned way. So you're in the I want to do it the old fashioned way. Side of things.
Buy me dinner. Like I don't know. Like
I don't think there is I don't think there's any issues with having a phone call before you actually like. It is kind of old school to have a phone call and to get to know the person a little bit better before you actually go on a date with them. It's even more beneficial for you.
No, because okay, yes, I see what you're saying, like as a woman, whatever, but like you don't think it's giving cheap. You don't think it's giving. What if the phone call doesn't go quote unquote well?
Well, no.
And then they're like,
I don't think
oh,
so.
I don't want to hang out.
I don't think so.
Not
No,
doing
I
a
don't.
phone
But
call?
then you saved yourself a headache. You know what I mean? If that, I think that just a quick little FaceTime just to kind of like see if you guys even vibe, just to see like how they are, like not just on a picture. I don't think that that's crazy of an ask at all. And are you somebody who FaceTimes with like your friends and other people regularly, or are you just not a FaceTime person?
I'm just not.
Did I totally misunderstand this? I'm so sorry. Sorry to cut you off.
No, you're good.
You want to have a phone call beforehand, and they don't.
No, other way around. She doesn't want to.
Oh,
they
you
want
don't.
To, and she's like, she doesn't want to get on because she thinks it's like a
so
thing where like, oh, why don't you just take me out to dinner? Like, if you already want to hang out with me, like you should just hang out with me.
Okay.
You should just hang out with me.
Do you just not like FaceTime though? Is that just like FaceTime?
It's not that I don't like FaceTime. It's like I am very much looking at it as like a red flag because I'm like. I am the last person who asked this. I said, okay, don't cancel me. But I was like, oh, so you're broke. Like, and then he just stopped hanging out with them.
No,
or I stopped talking to
so.
them.
I don't think, girl, you trust me. This is coming from an ex-sex worker who trusts and believe. That's all I, when it came to that kind of a thing, like that's really all I was looking for was the money and when I'm at work kind of a thing. So you could trust my opinion on this. One of the best relationships that I was ever in and the healthiest relationships that I was ever in started with a FaceTime call. Before we met in person.
You don't want this person to catfish you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think it's a red flag trying to hop on the phone and like communicate
just kind of vibe
verbally
with somebody a little bit before.
You know?
Yeah,
maybe it also too like eases there because sometimes guys just are also just nervous. Maybe it's something that could just like help ease it a little bit. And I don't think that it's something where like I don't think you should look at it as something where it's like, oh, he just wants to talk to me, get to know me, and then he's gonna expect like, okay, I'm gonna invite you to my crib, or you could just come to my crib. Like,
or
I don't
even
think that should be it. I think that he should maybe like you FaceTime, you text for like a little bit, maybe a week or so. Then maybe he invites you. Okay, do you want to go do XYZ out in public? And then obviously like he pays or whatever. I don't think that that's should be your first concern though off of a call. I think that eventually, like, if he wants to hang out with you and he wants to take you out, he's gonna do that. He's gonna do that.
I guess just my thought process is we've been talking, so I'm like, what? But I guess like that makes sense. I feel like they're trying to weed out catfishing or something, and I'm like, well, you got to do that in person. Like, you gotta if you think I'm ugly or something, like we can do that. I don't know, but I understand. Like, I totally get that. I just
see that's what I understand. Like, if you are not matching their expectation, let's say, right? I'm not accusing you of this at all.
No,
but
I mean that's fine. Yeah.
But like, I feel like that's a much more devastating predicament to endure in person than doing it on the like. This is self-preservation for you, which is why I don't really understand. Because like, they're on the opposing side. Don't you want to know? Like, don't you want to vibe it out a little bit before you actually go on a date? Because I feel like this is man versus bear, and you're like, no, actually, I take the man in the woods rather than the bear. You're like diving headfirst into I would say dangerous predicaments.
Also that too. I want to know who I'm at least kind of get a vibe, because sometimes I feel like even off of a conversation, whether it's on FaceTime or in person, you can kind of get a vibe if someone's a little weird. Like, you know what I mean? Sometimes on pictures they could look, and trust me, I've been on plenty of dates where I maybe didn't make that FaceTime call before, and then I get on the date, I'm like, you are not at all how I thought you were going to be, just your body language and other things. And I think just even for your own safety, not to like freak you out, but like some people are fucking weird. Like, I do think that a quick FaceTime call is not anything that is diminishing your value or your worth to this person. And if they still want to, like, I don't think that they are thinking of it in a way where it's like, oh, I'm gonna just FaceTime this girl and she's just gonna like come over now because she thinks that we're like chill. I think you're thinking of it as that, and that's not at all what they're thinking. They just want to.
You can't. You're not skirting. You're not skirting paying for something, and that's all I'm saying. You're not. We're not getting away from that with this phone call.
But no, that's what I'm saying. I think you're thinking that. I don't think they're thinking that at all.
Yeah, no, they might be nervous. Like they might. There is a million different reasons as to why they might want to have a conversation with you beforehand. Like. I don't think that's.
I really don't see any cons to jumping on the phone before going. Like, what's what?
Adapt. They want a beta test, and it's a closed beta test. They got to pay for the game.
No, okay. I mean,
yeah, he gets. Yeah, you got it.
Situation, a pay to play situation. But girl,
but that's not your job, right?
Is that your goal?
Yeah. No.
Is your
that's
goal
not my job. No, I'm not a
that
sex
you
worker,
like vibe
no.
with, or is your goal to get a free dinner?
But what if
okay, you're right. Yeah. The goal is kind of like the dinner is low key like a filter. Like, are they gonna pay? Are they gonna blah blah? You know what I mean? Like I am old school in that sense where I'm like, are they gonna be like, oh, let's go halvesies like on this first date? I'll go halvesies with you in the relationship. But on the first date, I would expect like you to at least try to pay for it and whatnot.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a little bit of a filter for me.
No, I agree with
understand
you 1,000%.
Yeah, but that's a second filter.
I agree
right?
with
like,
you
that's
1,000%.
That part's understandable.
Yeah, I think 1,000% a guy should pay on the first date. 1,000%. I'm with you on that. Trust, but I don't think a 10-minute FaceTime call just to vibe check is gonna like negate that happening.
I don't even.
All right.
Look, I don't want to speak out of turn here against the queen of Vanillamace, but like I will say that it's not. Like I feel like placing a financial imperative in a relationship is setting a negative connotation, unless that's like your goal, right? If that's your goal, then that should be defined ahead of time, and there's nothing wrong with that, right? But if you're like looking for a healthy long-term commitment, a partner, I think starting off on that expectation is probably not the healthiest first step. And
so you think I
shouldn't
shouldn't
even
expect
be
for them
something
to
that's
pay
in
for
your
it?
mind. What's up?
You're saying I shouldn't expect for them to pay for our date.
I think the best possible way to enter it. Look, everyone's different, but for me, I think the best possible, least toxic, healthiest way to approach a relationship is just like, maybe I'm too old school for this, but is to just go along and vibe it out, like
play it by ear.
Go along for the ride.
Yeah, because I think like having these sorts of like standards beyond what is and everyone has a different metric for what's appropriate or not, but like for me, if I'm being honest, I would say that that's not the most appropriate metric to set up in a healthy, functioning, working relationship. Because like, who knows? Sometimes people are going through dire straits financially, but they're like a really cool person, and there's no reason to shut yourself off from like a potential lifelong partner just because they at that very moment are not super wealthy. And I say this as someone who sounds like a brokey is what chatters are saying to me, but like, yeah, I was literally broke. I was broke as back in the day, and this became an issue with one of the relationships that I had back in the day. I had a long-term relationship with a girl who was getting flown around beforehand. Like she was used to a certain lifestyle with very wealthy people, and that wasn't a thing that I could offer this person. So that eventually became an issue in the relationship to a degree where like we had to I had to end it. And I mean, I feel like nowadays, I feel like she kind of fumbled a little bit. She fumbled the bag a little bit.
Yeah.
She didn't put in stocks early. Damn, that sucks.
So, but that's what I mean. Like it's just there are. Human beings are complicated. We're multifaceted. There's so many different things that you could be attracted to. So setting yourself up for failure like this is not the best idea.
Yeah,
also, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Like that's the thing too. Again, like I have been on like both ends of the spectrum where I have dated people, whether it's like been through my job or just people in my real life. I have dated people that have been very well off, and it has been more of like a transactional relationship. And then I've also dated people that kind of, you know, did fine for themselves, but not necessarily were in any position to like be doing all this extra stuff for me. And it really is just like that person at the end of the day. And I have been in happier relationships with people that just kind of like, you know, are good people and maybe not ballers than the people that could literally buy me whatever the hell I wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like if that is the standard you're setting for yourself, like I said, you're setting yourself up for failure, because like that relationship is not like a healthy long-term relationship, but instead just like one that is built around some kind of transaction, which again, there is room for that if that's what you want to do, right? Like you know, people do sugar baby stuff, right? Like if that's what you want to do, then that's what you want to do. But like if you're looking actually for a long-term commitment and healthy relationship, a lifelong partner, I think starting off on a better foot is probably the best thing to do. And so I would just zap that transactional attitude from this process in its entirety.
I agree. Yeah, I think the POV you're looking at it from is not necessarily the best. You should be looking more inward, like morally and ethically how that person is, like how they act, like the qualities
are they a good
about
person?
them outside of like how they are financially, because that's ultimately what's gonna make or break the relationship.
Because he
could
pay for the first date, but he could be the worst person ever.
Yeah.
Like also too.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I see what you're saying for sure. Okay, yeah. I think I'm also like a little bit more, I think I'm a little bit more strict because not to bury the lead, but I have a boyfriend, but this would be an additional boyfriend.
What's going on?
So
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Wait, hold
I'm
on.
in an open relationship.
Does your
So I think that's
boyfriend
why
know?
Wait a second.
Yes,
now.
he knows. This isn't like I'm not cheating on him, but I think I'm strict because I'm like, well, I already like have
You're
a good
not
guy,
cheating on
blah blah
him.
blah. I'm not cheating on him. I
that
swear, he's
changes
right here.
everything. So girl, you just looking to get a little free dinner and
She's
some
looking
fucking
for a free dinner.
and a little shopping date every now and then. Girl, just say
Yeah, just a
that.
little bit. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Damn, just say that. She wants a trick.
Wait.
That's all she wants. She got her man at home. She just want a trick.
Wait.
Girl, you could have just said that.
Yeah,
I'm
Good
because-
luck with that. Yeah, right. Wait, bro knows you're on the dating apps though.
Right here, he's fucking napping or some shit. I don't know. I think
Oh.
he's awake.
he's right there. He's listening in. That man's
Yes.
a confident man right there. He just does not
Yes.
care. Okay. Okay. So that's
changes the
different.
whole
It's like
shit.
you want something transactional, so you got to go on different websites, I think, for
Yeah.
that.
So
I
yeah,
think,
so then that's why I'm a little bit like, is it giving? I'm not gonna get what I want out of this. If they're waiting for me, that's why I'm like, what are the signs?
So what? Because you are already satisfied in other ways with your current boyfriend. So what you're now looking out of this relationship is things that are different. So maybe you're looking for someone to kind of like spoil you a little bit.
Yeah,
Is that-
yeah, a little bit.
Okay,
Yeah.
well that's what. Yeah. Also, but you have to know that in that situation,
Yeah, you gotta be honest
it's
with the
going
other
to be a
person.
very transactional kind of a thing. They're going to expect stuff from you the same way you're going to expect stuff from them. It is not. That's like kind of how it's going to be.
Yeah.
Like
Unfortunately.
that's not, you're not looking for a long-term relationship with this person. You're looking to do a little bit I mean, this is
a
just,
little hanging
no
out.
stigma. there's no stigma associated with this, but like you're doing a little, you want to do a little bit of sex work on the
and
side.
that's all.
And you
On
know,
the side.
maybe
Side
make
job,
some
part-time.
money for yourself and your boyfriend too. So like if that's the case, then you got to make that clear. I think that's the most ethical thing to do for the other person. You can't just like go into it being like, you know, I want money from you, but I'm going to make it seem like I'm in a real relationship with you while I have a boyfriend on the side. That would be unethical.
It also sounds like you're just not invested enough in your current relationship with your boyfriend if you're exploring other options, like on dating apps and looking to get
Is he dating other people?
dinners and things like that. Oh, he is too.
Dating other people.
Oh,
Yeah.
Thing?
Oh, so like that's what.
Yeah,
the
he has
vibe
another
is then.
girlfriend. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
He's got another girlfriend?
Yeah. I'm the one who's like not with other people. Yeah.
Okay,
Right
so
now, because I'm just like so lazy about it. That's the thing. Like I'm just like not good about looking because I'm like, oh, dude, I gotta hang out with a guy. Who wants to hang out with a man? Nobody. So like it's like now I
So
have to do
confused.
that
So
to find
he's
other people.
out. he's got other girls on the side. Is that what is going on? Oh,
Yes.
okay. So and this is like
There's layers to
under.
this. There's layers to this.
I feel like
It's not.
There's layers to
Is this
this.
out of like boredom? Is this out of like maybe leveling
I
the
think
playing
so.
field? Are you comfortable? If you're being radically honest with me here, are you comfortable with him having other girlfriends?
Yes, yeah, I want to make that super clear. Like, I am
Okay.
very comfortable with that. Like, I am focused on our relationship. If I'm not happy with him, I'm not blaming other girls. That's a him problem. You know what I mean? Like, he's not treating me right. Like, that's not, you know what I mean?
I'm saying, like, do you have a problem with him being with other women? No.
Oh,
you
no.
Okay,
Because
okay.
I do want to be with other guys. I do, like, when the opportunity presents itself.
So
But
you want to other dudes as well, not just like get money from them.
oh yeah.
Okay.
So yeah. So I
Okay.
feel like
So
this is
back to square one. Then it's not just about making money. You want to.
you're looking for other things here instead of
other
just
guys
like a
hang
dinner
out
or getting
with.
paid for it.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, I am a little stricter on these guys because I don't need them like, right, to fulfill something. I'm not lonely. I'm not like not getting dick. I'm not getting hanging out. Like, I don't have not a man in my life. So that's why I'm like a little bit more strict, because I don't really need you. So I'm gonna be like, do you have money? Do you have this? Do you, like, you know what I mean?
But that's the thing, girl. You can't right off the rip. Even the guy with the most, you can't come with that energy. You can't. It's not gonna work out in your favor. I promise.
Yeah.
You can't just come in here and be like, so where's my money at? It's not. It don't work.
It's not
like
where's
that.
my money.
Yeah,
It's
I'm not
more
sure
like,
I know
are
what
you
you
in
mean.
like a good place? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Because you
It's gonna
said
be a little bit of a trial and error thing.
Because like you're saying one thing, you're like, oh, I'm very adamant on the fact that I don't need a man and I don't need this. I'm good. But
you want extra dick.
You gotta pay dinner.
You want extra
like,
dick on the side and money.
I'm hearing multiple things here, so I'm confused.
Yeah, that's a good. No, I think I'm just bored. Maybe like I'm just like.
Okay.
It does sound like you're
sounds
bored.
Like she's
It
looking
sounds like
for
you're
stuff.
unsatisfied.
Yeah, that's
No,
she's
hanging
not
out.
getting enough conversation.
Whoa.
No, I don't know. I'm just trying to see what's going on out there. And honestly, I'm so bad about hanging out with people once I match with them and stuff. And I don't know if I'm just creating those barriers because I'm like, I don't know why I would even want to hang out with you or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you a sincere question here. I hope it doesn't come out of pocket.
Okay.
Have you tried women?
I am trying.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's what the thing is. Like, it's just so hard. I don't know if my bisexuals in chat, it's so difficult. So I don't know.
I'm sorry to interrupt. We're given the time left. I want to wrap this up so we can get to one more before.
Okay. Hi,
All right. Well, thank you. Thank you for coming on.
More.
Hope
They're
we
saying
were...
one more.
I don't think I could do one more.
Oh, are you out?
I got a hard. Yeah, I got.
Are you out?
All right. Well, it's fine.
All right, bye. Thank you, guys.
We'll continue.
Bye.
We'll continue without the feminine energy, unfortunately. But we'll try to make up for it. It's not going to happen, but Vanillamace, thank you so much for coming on. This was amazing.
Having me. Yeah, I wish I could have.
You were
longer.
amazing.
Thank you.
Good luck
It
with
was a lot
your
of fun.
future
Yeah, it was
endeavors.
fun. Thank you.
And we'll have you on again.
Yeah.
Soon.
Yeah, you know where to find me. I'll be here.
All right.
Soon.
Bye, chat. I'm gonna pee before I leave.
All right.
Okay, excuse me.
You want to swap it over here? Get in over here, and I'll turn this off, and then we can do it tighter as well.
With the setup in here.
It's a chop.
Oh, we're punched in
it.
now.
Also, Vanilla's wearing the ballet tabbies. She is swagged the out.
Repeat that. Oh, what was this?
The water. Yeah. She swagged the out. Okay.
Hasani, do you want to do one more, or do you
we
want
can keep going. He's got till 4, right?
Yeah. I could be here till 4.
All right. He's not bailing.
It's 3:30. Sorry, I'm in Michigan right now. This time's all up for me. So 45 more minutes. Okay.
Yeah, 45 more minutes.
Let's run.
Okay, cool. All right. Okay, so the next person I'm gonna bring in is Formidable Jamie.
Because I feel like that last story got told backwards.
Yeah. There was a lot of new information that came out in the process of us learning. All right. Hello.
Yo.
Hi.
What's going on? Welcome to Chadvice. What's your problem?
Hello. Hi, chat. My name is Jamie. My pronouns are they, them. And I'm going to start off before I ask for any advice. I'm going to give y'all a little bit of context. So I broke up with my long-term boyfriend of about 4 years this March. After I found out that he had cheated on me with multiple girls, including a high schooler.
Whoa.
So
wait, so your boyfriend was a pedophile?
Well, I don't even know if she was of age, but like she wasn't like a freshman, I think. I don't know.
How old is your boyfriend? If you don't
Sounds
mind
like
me
your
asking.
boyfriend was a pedophile.
We're both 20. Oh dear, this is gonna complicate things.
Okay. Also, can you crank up your volume a little bit on your side?
Oh, hold on, sorry. I don't know if this is better.
Later, Vanilla.
Maybe. Is this good?
Wait, keep talking. Let me hear. Count to 10.
I don't know. 1, 2, 3.
It's a little bit better. You can crank it up even more because I got you maxed out on my end right now.
Okay. I don't know if I should just...
Oh, this is good. This is good. All right. This is
okay,
fine.
great.
If you speak at this tone, it's fine.
So anyways.
How old was he when he hooked up with a high schooler?
I'm pretty sure... I think... Yeah, he would have been 20 by then. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. So that's
up.
It's also like to deepen it, he was also like a college junior. So I guess like in terms of maturity. Anyways, so we broke up and he did more stuff in the relationship that kind of hurt me, but the cheating definitely came out of nowhere and it definitely did the most damage. And now I just can't see myself getting into another relationship anytime soon, even though I feel like I want to and like I'm in my prime and like but it's definitely like affected my health and my mental health and like my self-worth. But him, on the other hand, he like immediately moved on and started like a long distance relationship with a girl that he met when he was out, like when he went to a concert out of state. And like, that was while we were dating. So that kind of adds salt to the wound.
Yeah, he
like,
moved on because he's a predator.
Doesn't sound like a very good person.
Yeah, I think it's
this is gonna make it so much worse.
If there's statute of limitations is gone, all right, then that is what it is. If not, maybe you tell the authorities. That's another thing you could do. I think that's good. You cut all contact with this person. I hope.
And you shouldn't worry about what he's doing now. You should be.
Wait. Let me finish.
Uh-oh.
So, you know, like he has the new girlfriend who's of age, thankfully, as like her profile picture and like posts about her all the time. And they seem pretty good together. Here's my problem. I still consider him my best friend. And like throughout both of our lives, we've never really had much friends either way. And like we still don't. So we just, yeah. We talk.
But he's a pedophile.
No, you should stop being friends with him. I think definitely.
There's got to be
your best friend's a criminal right now.
It's like, I'm pretty sure she was of legal age. But even then, like boiling it down to like, she was in high school. She did not have a high school diploma.
The pretty sure feels like enough to sway. You know what I mean?
Like if you're one of my friends calls this like blowing an 07 on a pedophilia breathalyzer is like still pretty bad. You know what I mean? Like it's just, you just got to cut that out. I think even if in the best case scenario, right? So, and also I hate to do this to you, but he's not your friend. He you over, and it should be.
Sounds like you're trying to defend him too. Like
don't defend him at all, and don't be friends with him at all. You're in your prime. You're young. You have plenty of opportunities to make other friends. That's a bad person. He is a even if the girl was 18 in high school and he was a junior in college, that's still very weird. Okay.
Yeah.
That's number one. That's a very weird thing to do. So who knows? But even if like I said, even if she was 18, right, and he's doing that, and it's kind of odd that he's doing that, like he cheated on you. So in the best case scenario where he's not a criminal, he's still a serial cheater, you should cut ties with this person instantly. It's better for you to just move on with your life because this is Dead weight, it's just an anchor around your neck, 100%.
Yeah, and I'm not defending him, but like the reason why I'm so like torn on this is because he's like, I'm putting up air quotes, he's like showing progress. He's going to therapy, he's got on the meds and whatever, but like I still don't know.
No, he's gonna do you worse.
No, that's his thing. If he's on his own journey, of becoming a better person, that's great. You don't have to salvage that. Okay, you don't have to carry that around. I'm telling you, it's dead weight. Okay, even if he is becoming a better person, that is dead weight around your neck. You have to, because like even in the process of saying like I'm not defending him, you kind of are defending him, which means that like
you are defending
there
him.
There's definitely something going on there where like you haven't been able to cut ties with this person successfully, despite the fact that he like you over super hard. And the reality of the matter is you are never going to be able to have a real earnest relationship with someone else. So you're just yourself over while he's out there living La Vida Loca. Don't, you know, this is in the rearview mirror. You should be moving as fast away from this person as possible, because you don't want to look back when you're like 35, 36 and you just hung around this person. And you thought there would be potentially any sort of like opportunity for reconciliation, or an opportunity where like you could have gotten better friends, and you just never made those relationships, whether platonic or non-platonic or romantic, and you know, you just like ruined your life because you were holding on to the comfort of familiarity that you had with this person,
and you're setting yourself up for inevitably a worse heartbreak. You know what I mean? By trying to defend him and be like, oh, he's okay, he's going to therapy. He already did you wrong. All the signs are in front of you. You just have to like listen to them and try to actually.
Yeah, that's a really good point.
If someone cared about me, they would not do these things.
Yeah, he didn't treat you like a human being. Like he did not treat you as a person that he cares about when he was your best friend and partner. So, you know, I'm in favor of like reconciliation, rehabilitation. That's all good, but there's no reason for you to actively undermine your future prospects.
Focus on yourself, that dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it actually means a lot coming from you, because he was like a total like not anti-Hasan, but he just did not like the fact that I loved watching your streams.
Okay, well, you're just giving me even more reason.
There you go.
That's a major red flag to begin with. Okay, you should have started off there. I would have told you even before the sex crimes potentially that you know, that's a bad
also,
dude.
he's a predator. Wait, we're forgetting the fact that he's a pedophile.
Yeah, no, that's so
all of those other things,
bro.
Come on,
you'd be shocked, but
your best friend cannot be a pedophile.
Yeah, when you said like, oh, you know, he cheated on me with a girl in high school when he was a junior in college. For the record, when you first said that, I thought, you know, maybe there's something that we don't see here. But then you said he was a hater, and now I know he definitely is, because that's just usually how it goes. I don't know why so many people that like develop this like unhealthy obsession with hating on me just out themselves as pedophiles. So
judge you by your enemies.
Just sprint in the opposite direction.
Okay.
Yeah, all the signs are in front of you. You just gotta listen to them. You know what I mean? And
yeah, it's just hard.
I get it, but you're young, and the more you keep trying to defend yourself and keep this person in your life, the worse it's gonna be when it is time to cross this bridge. It's gonna be a lot harder. You're gonna be way more invested, and it's gonna cut way deeper. You know what I'm saying?
That fear that you have in your heart right now about taking that first step and slowly excising this person out of your life, even though he is a parasitic force on your existence currently, that first step is scary, but the liberation that comes after is so sweet. I promise. I think people have to. This is just like a general opinion. I think people are far too invested in like never cutting ties with people. Because they've like known them for quite a while. But like the reality of the matter is like there are some unsalvageable situations. You should never actually, you know, assume that a person is unsalvageable. But having said that, if they've already wronged you, in order for your own development, in order for your own growth, you got to do your own thing. You're your own person. So go out there and meet other people and just like actively move away from this guy. I would do a hard cut if I were you. I'd snip it up because it's clear that, you know, as soon as he gives you a little bit of taste, you are going to dive back in. No disrespect.
You got to dub it. I know.
No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
It's a hard like bandage to rip off, but you just got to do it.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? Like over time, you're going to look back at this moment in your life and be grateful and thankful that you had the strength to do that and to separate yourself from this person and focus on yourself.
He already gave you the easiest out. It's like
for real.
The most a sex crime is like literally the easiest out. Just remind yourself of that over and over again and be like, I don't even entertain any other alternatives there. Just cut it. Just sever it. If he grows up and becomes a better person, you know, a decade later, great, good on him. But that's not your job. Yeah. Your job is not to. Your job is not. Yeah, exactly. Your job is not to actually help this person grow at all.
Yeah, okay. That makes me feel like a lot better than.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you. Hopefully this was helpful.
All right. Thank you so much. Yes, this helped more than like anything my friends have ever said, which is kind of unfortunate.
Okay, that's crazy that your friends are not telling you this either. Maybe you need more friends as well. Yeah, protect yourself above all else. Okay, this is a situation where like
put yourself first.
You are being way too selfless. It's not a good idea. It's unhealthy for you. Get better friends as well.
All right, thank you so much.
No problem.
Of course.
Okay, so this is going to be the last one. So everybody can leave on time.
All right. That is locked in.
This is fun. I with this.
Yeah.
I gotta try to do something like these segments, like where you have people join on Discord and it feels like very real. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The last person is K-pop 56.
I see that.
My name's just Kayla. Can you hear me all?
Yeah.
Hello,
perfect.
Kayla. Welcome to Chadvice. What's your problem?
Oh, it's a problem that's literally spanning 8 months long. So just starting off with like some basic facts of the situation. I'm 23 years old and my dad's 54 and his mistress is 25.
Okay.
And essentially,
wait, mistress like a divorced and girlfriend or like cheating on your mom?
Like on the side? Like what's the...
Oh yeah, cheating on my mother fully. So my mom is 55 years old. So
dude,
this is the whole thing.
Are fucking. What's going on?
Yeah, I'm sensing a common denominator here.
Yeah, making it better. Of course, it's a Mexican father who can't explain his feelings and refuses to go to couples therapy and therapy in general. So that just adds to the entire situation.
So your mom knows and is still staying.
Yeah.
And is still staying in the relationship.
We are kicking his ass out. Oh no. That is the exact opposite. So January, my mom uncovered my dad cheating with this 25-year-old. He said, "Oh no, we're just friends. She really understands me. She knows I miss Mexico because my dad's from Mexico, and like, you know, we're just friends. We're just friends."
Is she in Mexico?
Yeah, no, her family's from the same state that my dad is from.
So
like they kind of had that camaraderie, and I guess he met her like during work. Like he delivers like a bunch of flowers. Like he drives a truck and delivers flowers, and she worked at one of the floral shops. So he was like, "We're just friends, whatever." And she's like, "You're calling her more than you call me or your daughter. Like this is wrong." And then she was like, "Did you do anything with her?" And he's like, "Well, define do." And I'm like, What do you mean define do?" So she asked him, the whole crazy part about it though, is that in 2020, she asked him for a divorce. She said, "Look, I can see you're unhappy. You won't go to therapy with me. It's not working. And I love you enough to let you go." And he went on his hands and knees and begged my mom not to leave him, to then do this in 2024. And what's crazy about it too is that
y'all went through COVID together after that.
Yeah, COVID. And I feel like we were even stronger as a family unit because like I'm the only child. We were stronger after that. And then my autoimmune disease got worse. So I go to the Mayo. I actually go to the Mayo Clinic in Rochester, Minnesota for treatments. I have hidradenitis suppurativa, HS represent. But my disease got worse and it was really upsetting. I had to take time off of school. Luckily, I did just graduate though, but it was just a terrible situation, and that's when he decided talking to this girl. So like while my mother is driving me to get surgery, he is talking to this woman on the daily, taking her to Costco, buying stuff for her family, all this stuff.
Costco?
And,
oh, fuck no.
and by the way, I gotta say this. I'm not an overly spiritual person, but I gotta say, whatever my guardian angel is for both my mom and I, we were not supposed to find this stuff. Essentially, my mom, because they've been together 33 years, married 26 years, she never checked or monitored her spending. And then one day she just sees like, I think it was like a credit report or whatever. She sees that he made a bunch of credit card purchases when she had just paid off a credit card. And she goes, huh, this is interesting. I'm going to go ahead and check. Boom, she checks all this charges and she sees Ulta $150. Do you know that man, while I'm upstairs taking a shower, ran into the freaking room covering his eyes going, Kayla, you got to say I got you $150. Your mom, for Ulta Beauty.
He tried
just
to drag
tell
you
your
in the
mom that.
middle of it? Oh, that's
Yeah. And I told him, I said, look, because here's the thing. He used me like his personal therapy sounding board to make matters worse. So for a year, I knew he was having relationship problems with my mom, that until I talked to my mom about it, he was lying. So he would drive me back and forth from school. Like I live in the Illinois area, but like I went to school in Chicago, like on Chicago campus. So when he would drive me, which it was nice of him, he's my dad and I do love him, but he would drive me over there and then at 4 a.m, be like talking just plain shit on my mom, saying like, oh my God, she just did this, did that. We had a big fight. There was no fights. I would bring up fights to her after, and I still haven't told her everything he said in private because I don't know why. I just feel obligated not to because it's marital issues. And like he would just lie to me about a lot of stuff that happened. And then my mom's like, we didn't fight. We didn't do this. And I'm like, why? You're making me every time I go home feel more and more anxious that like like bad things are happening, and you're just lying to me.
That's so much to place on you. That's crazy. I mean, I'm sorry, but your dad kind of is a dick.
He sounds like a really bad
he's totally a
person
dick.
and a pathological liar.
Here's the thing. I gotta say this. I know I'm dogging on him really bad these past 8 months, but through me being diagnosed and everything, he has been there for me. I don't want to totally dog on him, and he is my dad. I do have a love for him. But honestly, with him moving back to Mexico, my mom and I talked. Like, she's like, I'm not talking to him again. That's it. Like, I'll be there for your wedding, everything else. And I'm just trying to figure out, like, where do I go in this with how my relationship with my father is now? And on top of it, too, this girl is harassing both my mom and I to this day through social media. Oh, yeah.
Wait,
she comes back with vengeance. I had the mistress. She texted me privately and said, Kayla, you're an adult. You need to talk to me. And I have that. I took notes during that call.
She was like, I'm your mom now? What the f is her deal?
Yes. And she started the call. And by the way, I mean, I'm so shocked that she's not a Valley girl, but the same Valley girl accent being like, so I'm just going to set some ground rules for this call. You're going to have to treat me with respect. No name calling.
She's trying to talk to you like she's your like real deal stepmom.
I literally
your
said
guys
to her,
are like the same age. That's crazy.
I'm not gonna lie, you might have to, you know what I'm saying? You might have to check her.
So here's the plan. Here's the plan now. Now follow me, okay?
Okay, don't say anything criminal in front of 31,000 people.
No, I started it off saying this is nothing criminal at all to begin with. My mom and I, by the way, shout out to my mom. She's literally listened to the entire stream, so shout out Kim. But she is classy, and we are going with grace in this. So the second my dad is driving all the way back to Mexico, yeah, he's abandoning me, that too, to begin with. He's abandoning the family, driving back all the way to Mexico. We are sending, because her mom doesn't know this. Actually, my mom went to go talk to her to say like, hey, I just don't want you to get pregnant. I don't know if you know about me. Like, I'm actually his wife. And they cried and they hugged each other. And like, she was like, thank you for telling me. Thank you for caring enough about me. And then proceeded to went on harassing my mom.
Yeah, your dad is not a good person, and neither is this lady. They're so birds of a feather, you know?
Oh, yeah. But the thing is when my mom confronted her, her father was there. And the father said to my mom, you got to go. My wife's coming back home. My wife's coming back home and she'll kill our daughter. So,
wait.
wait.
Can we do that at 0.5 speed? I'm lost.
Yeah. Sorry.
I'm
just trying to. Yeah, I'm trying to like do this as fast as possible. Sorry, I'll slow down.
You're good. You're good.
No, just take it slow. We're trying to understand.
Lost for a second.
I know. This is like 8 months of torture, by the way. So sorry that it's like
No, it's all
so
good. It's all
fast.
good. So you got
Yeah.
So your mom is talking to the
The
person,
girl.
your dad's
Yeah.
mistress.
Mom's
who's-
talking to
In
the mistress.
February, yeah. So mid-January when we found out, February, my dad said to my mom, like, I'm not talking to her. Like, we stopped talking, whatever. She, by the way, kudos to my mom, by the way, just in general. She in the snow, in Chicago snow and sleet, dragged herself underneath my dad's truck to put a tracker on his car to confirm that he was still going over to her house where she lives with her parents.
Mexican moms
So-
don't play around.
Damn.
I know. Hey, and she, you know what? She's not even the Mexican one. She's the white one. She's the Polish mom.
Okay,
So-
God damn.
Locked in.
Okay, well she's
Yeah,
flexing
respect.
him by heart.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So she crawled underneath his car, put the tracker on, and then basically got this general area where she lived. So she waited. She knew her work schedule based off of researching. My mom works in anti-money laundering, and she does investigative tracking for a living. So she
Oh
was
my
able to
God.
find this. She was able to use free resources to basically find out a bunch of this stuff. Like Nancy Drew, totally Nancy Drew. Then essentially, when she went and talked,
She's
they had
tough
this
for
whole
that.
I know. I have
she's
a lot of
goated.
respect for my mother. I don't know how she did this, but she went to her with such love and respect and was like, I'm praying for you. I know you have to be a good person because you cared about my daughter, and told him like off, blah, blah, blah. And essentially when she was talking, they hugged, like they had the whole kumbaya moment, whatever. And the father was like, you got to go. My wife's coming back home. Like she will get kicked out of the house if you basically don't leave right now. Because then the mom will be questioning like, hey, why are you here? So now coming in the future, she's harassing us, doing all this bad stuff. And like there's so much things of like she was stalking my mom, then like doing all this stuff. And she's so ridden with guilt. We have not been to her house since that first like February incident. And she'll be texting us being like, you're coming to my house. You're having your friend stalking me. Like, girl, that's your guilt. That's not us. Like, we don't have time for you. We got lives to live. And
Your dad
so
doesn't care about this at all. That this is going on.
Oh no, yeah, he could care less. He could literally care less that this is happening. So, and he's like, well, we're friends. I don't know why she's doing that. Like, she's a good person. That's the thing he
Friends?
keeps
She's
saying.
not
She's
a good
He's
person.
53
He's
years
not a
old.
good person.
Why
Yeah.
would a 53-year-old ever be friends with a 25-year-old?
Also,
Exactly.
How's that
also,
make sense?
he's not a good
Mathematically.
person. None of the parties
None of
involved
this-
here, with the
yeah.
exception of you and your mom, are not good
Yeah.
people in general. So I
Yeah.
think it's good that
So-
like this is a problem that's like basically fixing itself by
Yeah.
default, and
So-
the only solution here is just like cut him out and
Yeah.
just like
I do.
ice him
Unfortunately.
out a
But
little
the-
bit.
He is
Yeah,
still
sorry.
your
The one
father,
thing
and
though,
I
yeah,
get
I have to have respect for him.
I get you were saying like he's been there for you, but in some instances, it's better just to kind of love people
Yeah.
from a distance. You know, you don't
I
need to
know.
be as involved in day to day, like just like
Yeah,
let
I
him
totally
go
get it.
live his life and make his decisions.
Yeah.
It's not up to you.
Yeah.
That amount of pressure he's putting on you is f***ed up.
Have you communicated that to him, by the way? Like that this is like
Oh yeah. I said
Oh.
like under any certain circumstances, yeah, that's the thing too. Is like I told him like if I catch you talking to her again, I will cut you out of my life, and he still did it. And I'm like, do you want me to fulfill my promise? So my revenge now is like my mom and I are doing this. This is totally illegal, by the way. We are sending her mom translated in both English and Spanish document of everything that her daughter has done, mailing it to her where her as an individual, the mom has to sign for it via mail, and then I'm sending the entire family an edible arrangement.
Okay. That
So-
seems good.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like the only thing I want to ask though is it too far to be doing this to send it to the mom? I don't feel like it is, because she's literally lived with like no repercussions of everything that she has done. And we have like blocked her on everything. She'll use other socials to try and find us. Like it's just she won't leave us alone. And I feel like you have to go to like at least where I'm at right now.
If she wasn't doing that, like if she wasn't like actively
Yeah.
stalking you guys and like annoying you, harassing you, then it's fine. Who gives a shit, right?
provoked
Just
it.
like
Yeah.
just like leave it alone, you know, define your boundaries with your dad, and if he doesn't abide by those standards that you set that are super healthy, then you cut him out. But if you want to deal with her, then I think this is I think this is fine. It seems like it's fine because like she's made it your problem. Now you are trying to, I mean, I don't know. I think like not interacting, blocking, and then if it gets to that point, like getting a restraining order on her would probably be the best possible thing to do. But if that's not the option that you guys want to take, which I would recommend is the better option here, then I don't know, maybe having her family have to deal with her is the second best option.
Yeah.
But I think the restraining order is probably the better option. It's a safer choice.
It probably is. It probably is a safer choice, but I live in a suburb of Illinois where it's like the cops don't really do anything. So like, and they've like not been great towards our family. So it's like, can't really help. They really won't help us out. Luckily, like we could probably go to like the Chicago precinct because she lives more in the city to like where she is to be like, hey, you know, she's harassing us or whatnot. But honestly, I think where we're at now is just.
I mean, a restraining order is not like a protective barrier. Is ironically what a cop told me when I got a fucking sea of death threats in the beginning of my career, and then they told me to get a gun. I'm not suggesting that at all. So what I would say is, the restraining order is for paper trail, right? And if she escalates, then you can actually have criminal charges applied. So I think that is the reason why That is the reason why I was saying like the better avenue to pursue here would be would be that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I think
your original question, you were like, is it too far if I do this? I don't think in like most scenarios that you would ever be wrong for taking the high road and completely removing yourself from the situation and just letting whatever is supposed to like karma or whatever you want to call it, like run its course. You going down though and like going out of your way to be like, nah, like let me hit her back and like stoop to that level. Like you can do that. You're not wrong for doing that. You know what I'm saying? But also you're not wrong. You're never wrong in life for taking the high road and just being like, all right, like this is too low. This is too toxic.
Yeah.
I don't want to be involved in this. I want to completely rid myself of this situation. You could do that. That's what I would do. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all are right with that.
Because
path of least resistance.
Even after really we did that because we were hoping not to go to the cops because of our cops not being that great, to just have her old school Catholic mother correct the situation herself. Like that was kind of just what we wanted to do, to just, and then right after that, do nothing else. Like my mom and I both like Scouts Honor promised each other, like we are not doing anything else after this. It's just, we wanted to do this because honestly, I felt like this is the path where we can still be going the high road. And also my mom said too, she's like, honestly, Kayla, like if you were doing this stuff as a mother, I would want to know to correct you too. She's like, this is like more my mom's like, this is more mother to mother talking to the mom.
That's understandable.
And not necessarily like, and nothing in the note is going to be very provocative or anything. Like no swearing, no bad, like no, like your daughter's this and that. Like we want to take the high road in every way possible. And I think like it's almost symbolic with the fruit to be like, now you get to eat the fruits of your own consequences. If that makes sense. Like
I was giving you the path of least resistance for self-preservation.
Yeah.
Because like if you do this without having any sort of like paper trail of her wrongdoing, then if she escalates on her end and goes like crazy, you don't
hold back and forth.
Yeah, you don't want to.
You don't have that.
This seems like a psychotic person. Like you don't want to deal with a psychotic person. I think that's the reason why I think it's like the best.
And you sound like
best route.
You sound like a good, genuine, kind person, and so stooping down and being like, nah, like this person, I gotta let it be known and tell her mom that's not your job. It's not your responsibility to try to correct the decision she's made and bring it to light for her mom. And like that has nothing to do with you, and you as much as you wouldn't be in the wrong for doing it. I think mentally you should take the high road and just like remove yourself.
And I love ignoring haters, you know. It's
I know. And I know the best revenge is living your best life. I do get that.
No, that's like not that's not even a meme or a joke. Like that straight up is the truth. So I think it's better in order for your own mental sanity and to avoid like additional back and forth, like just, you know.
You won't look back on this a year down the road, 2 years, and be like, damn, I wish I hit her back and like stoop down to that level and like went back and forth.
Because
it could prolong this whole situation that you are currently in. You said it's been 8 months.
It's been 8 months. And she basically made my entire last semester of college, which not to self-promo myself, but I did just graduate in applied mathematics, biostatistics, and Spanish. So I'm like really proud of myself. But she really, I'm sorry, I don't want to cry, but she really made it hella back. So I think I already knew the kind of answer to this, but I thought that was a way of somewhat getting karma, but also still taking the high road, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I understand where you're coming from. Like I said, I think it's for your own sake, it's better to just like do a clean separation here, do a clean break, because like revenge is not going to make you feel better, especially when there's like additional repercussions that might come along with it. You know, when you if you wrestle with pigs, you're gonna get mud on you. Like right now, you don't have mud on you. It's good. It's better to just not wrestle with the pigs.
Yeah, you're right. You guys are right. You both are right. It's hard. I go like every day being like really angry to then really sad that the situation is, because I've never been a revenge person ever in my life.
Yeah.
But this situation I feel like has turned me into somebody I'm not, and that like to really try and take the high road sometimes is getting to be really difficult with the scenario continuing. And I know once we cut the ripcord, like October 31st, he is out. He is out and he is in Mexico. Flights are booked, bags are packed.
Perfect.
Like whole
That's great.
scenario.
That's it.
But,
you got the best case scenario. Because remember, what is the term? Like the opposite of love is not hate, it's indifference, and it's the same that goes for like hatred in general. Like it's not good for you to have this kind of anger and resentment in your heart, in your mind, in your consciousness, and have it occupy so much space. And the best possible thing for you to do is just to let it go.
Rid yourself of it completely.
Yeah, because it's like first and foremost, it's your dad that has like brought this hell upon you.
Yeah.
You know?
If anything, I firmly believe that the person with the most at fault is him. That has never changed from beginning to end of this scenario. And it's been taking a lot of, it's just been a lot of gaslighting of, I told him, like, once I said, like I said before, I'm not highly spiritual, but I had a dream that, like, she was coming at my house and, like, breaking our door down and all this stuff. And I woke up so panicked. And I just thought, I don't know, maybe I should tell him, right? And I just told him, I said, like, hey, I'm not accusing you of anything, but did she maybe reach out to you? I'm not saying you reached out to her, but like, did some scenario happen where she texted you or called you and is trying to reach out to you? And he like basically like blew up on me, said, I can't get over everything that happened. He can't keep being villainized. And then on top of that too, brought up drama that apparently I quote unquote couldn't get over from the 8th grade that I didn't even freaking remember when he said.
Yeah, he just seems like a bad person. And I feel like he might even be gaslighting her on the other side.
Yeah.
Or she's just the right kind of crazy for him.
I have no idea.
I'm really sorry.
I think they're a match made in heaven, honestly.
But the hardest part here is to do a clean break from your dad. And I feel like that's you've already accomplished that. So everything from this point on, unless you escalate or even in retaliation, just retaliation, it's still bringing that back and allowing that to like occupy your mind. And I think it's best to like prioritize yourself. You got your whole life ahead of you. You got your degrees. Like you're good. Just lock in.
And your mother sounds like an amazing woman.
She really is.
A lot of people in your situation would not have the strength or I guess like mental fortitude to not stoop down to that level, and they would immediately engage in that back and forth. And you're aware enough and strong enough to be able to make the decision and understand, all right, like this might not be what's best for me. And you should give yourself more credit because what you're going through is not okay. It's not cool that your dad has put you in these positions and gaslit you and lied to you and done this to your mom and all this. It's not normal, and I apologize, but you should give yourself more credit for how strong you are. And
thank you. Thank you. That really means the world. Seriously, thank you so much, both of you.
He's never faked a trick shot, by the way. Like, so this is not coming from a place
Never
like
once.
Like this is
Never
not
once,
just
yeah.
like any other kind of guy saying this.
Yeah, thank you.
And you just graduated too. Like,
yeah,
congratulations.
Yeah,
like,
thank you.
The only like a good piece of advice I would say is like the only thing you could really control in life is your thoughts. And your thoughts pretty much dictate everything, your actions, your emotions, all that. So try to think positive and focus on the good things in your life, and don't ever feel bad for taking the high road.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
Well, thank you for coming on, Chatter. Hopefully we were able to help you out.
Yeah, thank you both. Bye.
Of course.
Okay, cool. I mean, there's one more if you want to do it. It's a short one. It's about working out. I know it's our
All right, let's do
our
it.
staple.
They're saying one more in the chat. Let's do it.
Okay.
Adapt is
All right.
locked in. He really enjoyed this.
This is
I
fun.
can tell. Yeah.
I don't ever do like stuff like this on stream. Most of the time, I'm just like messing around doing other stuff. But this is fun.
All right, uno más
Well, if
por
you ever need
favor.
help with it, I got you. Okay, the last one. The last one is hold on. Sorry, I'm like using a iPad right now. Sakatsu. This is our gym, our stereotypical gym question we have.
All right,
But
let's
it's
hear
really
it.
sweet.
Welcome to Chadvice. What's your problem?
You can just call me Atsu. I'm 23 and I use she, her pronouns. So I've been wanting to start going to the gym, but I get so scared of like being judged or like even viewed. I'm disabled, so I have to use a cane most of the time. And the reason why I want to start going to the gym is because I have to strengthen my arms for when my disability progresses to the point that I need a wheelchair. But then I like go to the gym and everyone seems like they already know how to do everything and use all the machines. And I just feel like I don't know what to do and I feel really lost. So like, how do I overcome that gym anxiety?
Oh, first of all, I don't know if you have friends that you could potentially go to the gym with, but I will say, in the absence of that, gym people are they look very intimidating, but by and large, they're teddy bears because they understand that everyone has a starting point, right? Like they understand because like no one is born looking jacked, right? They worked out and they went through all of that hardship at some point in their lives. So regardless of like whatever political opinions they might have, they ultimately are going to be very nice. Most people will be accommodating to you. So if you ask like a personal trainer at the gym for like a trial session or something like that, if you don't have the finances, like that could be very helpful. And that would be a great starting point, I think.
Almost everyone too who has had some sort of fitness journey or gym journey, whatever, feels exactly the same way you felt where they're going into this whole new like way of life, not knowing anything. One thing that helped me like when I would start working out is I would type in like, okay, if I want to like work out a specific muscle group, I would type in on YouTube, all right, chest and tricep workout. And I would watch YouTubers do the workout. And then I would go to the gym and just walk through exactly what I saw them do. And even to what Hasan said, if you have friends or people who are in your life, that also helps, you know, going with a partner, stuff like that.
Yeah. Do you have people you can go with?
No.
It's all good. No, there's no problem with that. Like there are a lot of people who are going on their own anyway. So like, overcoming that anxiety and taking the first step and like talking to a personal trainer could be very helpful for you. And I think beyond that, you can eventually start developing a relationship with the people that you go to the gym with. Like that comes across as very scary and weird, but like it is a third space. Technically, it is like a social environment. Not to say that like you're supposed to yap with a lot of these people, like they got their headphones on or whatever, but like honestly, once you take that first leap, like you will realize that it is actually
not as terrifying.
Yeah,
as it seems.
it's nowhere near as terrifying, and most people will be very, very accommodating. And you will even have people approach you, as a matter of fact, if you start going consistently. But the first step in that journey would absolutely be to either look things up on YouTube or even to ask
or TikTok.
Yeah.
There's a lot of fitness influencers who full blown will make like whatever it is you're looking to do, like whether it's physical therapy for strengthening your forearms or cardio or like whatever it is. I can guarantee there's some video or YouTuber or fitness influencer who's made a video kind of walking through how to do that. And at first, you know, it seems scary and you might be a little uncomfortable, but that's just, I feel like how it is with a lot of things new that you try in life.
I will tell you this much. If someone approached me, I love talking about gym shit. Okay. That's, and many people who work out all the time, they don't shut the up about working out. So you're basically, the moment that you ask them, go to the most jacked guy at the gym and just tap him on the shoulder and be like, hey, excuse me, I don't mean to be, you know, I don't mean to like.
It'll turn to a podcast essentially.
I don't mean to disrupt your day too much, but I was wondering, you know, you're pretty jacked, and if you could help me, and then you explain your condition, that person will literally yap your ear off, okay? And they will be very helpful for the most part. But if you don't, if you're, like I said, if there's too much social anxiety to overcome, then the best possible thing to do would be to go to the front desk and ask for a personal trainer. They usually will give you like a free lesson, because everybody understands that there's a starting point for every single person when they first come in. So I'm telling you, it's not, it might come across as intimidating at first, but you will absolutely get tremendous results by just taking the first step.
And most gyms have trainers and services and even classes and things like that. But yeah, the hardest part of this whole thing, if your problem, is just showing up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get some gym clothes. That's a good way to start it. You know, just like then there's like some kind of financial investment that you've made, so you can use that to your advantage.
Advice.
You can use that to your advantage and be like, oh, well, you know, I already put money into this. Like I gotta now do it.
Yeah.
Get a gym fit. It'll give you more confidence too, you know?
If you're paying for a gym membership and you're not like, that's how I look at it. Like I pay for my gym membership.
Wasting it.
And if I'm not using it, I'm like, damn, I'm just wasting money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Thank you so much, you guys. Yeah.
Course, no problem. Thank you so much for coming on. Hopefully we were able to help you out.
You got this.
Thank you, guys.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay. Frogan.
All right,
that's all we got, right? Thank you so much for helping set this up in such a short period of time, as always.
Shout out to Frogan.
Yeah, shout out to Frogan, shout out to the mods. And also this community as well. I'm starving. Do you want food? Or are you gonna dip?
I ate right before I came here.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna. That's all we got from you. I don't want to.
That was fun, bro. I actually really enjoyed this. Thank you for having me on.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna probably slide, but I need to take my antibiotics. I'm probably gonna chill a little bit. So I still sound. Do you think my voice sounds different than before?
It sounds a little congested still.
Yeah, because I'm still swollen. My nose is still swollen from the surgery.
But people were saying it's cute.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, I appreciate that. I appreciate that, y'all.
Yeah.
I hope y'all
What was
enjoyed
that?
this read.
What was that you were holding up earlier? Can you hold that for the camera?
What
was it?
Dude, what is this lighter doing?
What is that? What is that?
Why is this lighter?
Wait, show that to the camera. What are you holding up?
Look at the desk.
Just hold it up. I just saw you gravitated. I saw you gravitated towards it. I don't know why. It's just...
Well, I normally like. I always have something in my hands. You know what I mean? And I'll always like mess with, and I'm just like, I see it.
Okay,
I see it now. All right, now.
I had to farm one clip. I had to farm one clip off you.
Hey, thank you for having me on, bro. This was mad fun.
Of course, man. This was great. Thank you for coming on.
Hasan's chat. I appreciate y'all.
We're gonna collab as well. I told him like whatever he wants to do, I'm there on his stream.
We got to do something, bro. I have some fun ideas for some shit we could do.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it. We'll put something together.
All right.
But I'm gonna see y'all. Take care.
Hasan Reactions, one of the best ones in the React channel.